I feel like that's how I got to go.
Who would have thought Rakishi's sons and Ibaka's sons?
So, hey,
running the
y'all
fucking
doing?
WWE.
Yeah, this motherfucker. It sound good on there. I sound good.
Yeah, you ain't even go mic check 1, 2.
Mic check.
Everybody sound good.
You good?
Hello,
Boy,
Looking.
is it me you're looking for?
do that.
Nah, mic check.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Alright, then we good. We walking that walk, talking that talk. We back here again for another great episode. We're gonna talk some college football. We're gonna talk some NFL. We might talk some NBA, and we definitely gonna shoot some shots at your hoes. So hey, get ready to rock and roll with us. Make sure you follow me at smoke_killer motherfucker.
That's not his handle.
What happened to us
No
getting
cussing in the
through the
first-
intro without cussing? What happened to that?
I was
We already probably like 10 minutes into the episode. So we already we passed up that point.
No way we showing the
you
10
just
minutes
started
before
recording.
this.
Yeah, and we just not getting to a minute on here.
Well, I'm just leave the other part out with the background audio instead of that audio. We here. Ignore the cuss word. I believe that. Monetize that still YouTube. We here. Give us our money on us.
Give us some money on
Like
us,
us
bro.
on all social media.
He gonna have it
Instagram,
somewhere. He gonna have it somewhere.
Instagram, Twitter.
Down here,
Well,
here, somewhere.
Well, I will say
Where?
Twitter, but we ain't got to talk Twitter account yet.
Not yet.
We'll get it started.
We got YouTube. I guess I'm gonna start uploading the audios again to the
the
World
podcast?
Wide Web of podcast outlets.
I didn't know you stopped doing
So
that.
we can get, you only watch the YouTube.
Hey man,
videos.
get down. Get
I am
down.
these are for the
Don't
people
start.
who
Get
don't
down.
who don't have the
You swear.
YouTube and want to listen to us, while they driving or at work or while they fucking they home. But don't do that while you're fucking.
I was about to say that's crazy. You
No,
listen
it's not
to
crazy
the
because
podcast.
it happens. Niggas used to watch Undisputed get some pussy all the time. It used to happen. Undisputed be playing in the
That's different.
background.
That's different though. Like you got Undisputed on the TV.
But we got the podcast.
Bro, you can be playing video games and getting something at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly. So if you got to talk, I'm just saying don't do it because if you just happen to have us on the screen and your bitch look up, then she can tell you. That don't matter. Anybody gonna call me? I gave you. They know not to call me today. Today is Tuesday.
Oh, let me turn mine on.
It's funny y'all say
Club
that.
don't
Shit
go
just
up
start
today.
ringing, too.
Yeah, the club you go up there. I might go perform tonight. It depends on how I'm feeling by 5 o'clock. If 5 o'clock come around and I feel like going out tonight, I go out. But it's cold as hell. I don't like cold.
It is cold.
It's
It's about 30 degrees.
I don't like cold, man. So
Y'all stay warm.
yeah. So that brings me to my first topic. You feel me? The college football playoff because it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be
He
cold.
taking it. He ain't even introduced us, man. He's
Oh, my bad.
right
Hey,
into
like
it.
shit.
Go ahead,
Hey,
bro.
look, I know we probably got some new niggas here, but the OGs, y'all know who these niggas is. we got Josh, we got Ellis, we got 40 in this motherfucker.
What's up?
So yeah, we was talking about how cold it is out here in Texas right now. So niggas, we got the game coming up, Ohio State versus Texas. So we about to go in here and
That's
get
gonna
our
be a
college
good game.
football playoff reactions, getting that popping off, and it's gonna be about 30 degrees, possibility of snow up there, up in Dallas. this weekend. So
Arlington.
I
The
think that-
Cotton Bowl.
the Cotton Bowl, yeah.
That's
So
gonna
I
be
think
nice,
I think that might end up having a big impact on that game. So I'm going ahead and ask y'all what y'all previews and thoughts of the upcoming 2 semifinal games that's coming up this week, Thursday and Friday.
Man, it's gonna be some good games coming up.
I agree.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie though. That weather is gonna play a big impact. And while I love to root for the home team, god damn it, man, Ohio State look like they look like a home team
See,
right
but
now.
that's why I think the weather comes into play.
I
Because
feel you.
Ohio State players like this, throwing that bitch and running around with that speed.
Facts.
That speed is
And
cold.
then if they get cold, then they can't. And Will Howard can't throw that bitch in that wind.
Running the
Might get-
motherfucker out.
It
We
might
gonna
get a little
see.
spooky.
But even then, when it comes to running the ball, I'm honestly taking Ohio State over that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Being effective running the ball.
That was what I
And
was
if that happens, it's.
You sure?
Yep.
I mean, understandably so. I know Texas defense is tough. You
The
know,
only nigga
top five
the only
in the
nigga
country.
that really got the run on the ball is Cam, and that nigga really ain't started running until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but they have 2 running backs that are possibly better than Cam.
2 that are possibly.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So
yeah.
if you get them, if them niggas,
This ain't football. This ain't college football 25.
I understand.
At least one of them.
Travion
Yeah,
might be better
that's
than
what I'm
that
saying.
nigga.
One for sure. maybe 2.
The
But
fact that you have 2
is a nice compliment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a nice compliment. So if they get going early in the ring game, bro, it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough one. Me personally, it is gonna be a hell of a matchup. Me personally, though,
I'm glad
I gotta go with Ohio State winning this game, man. Just off of the way they look these past 2 playoff games compared to what Texas looked like. I mean, it's hard not to go with Ohio State. You just seen them smack the fuck out the #1 team in the country. I understand. You know,
We ain't gonna bring it up. We ain't gotta talk about it.
I understand how you feel about Oregon.
But at the
end of the
conversation was
it was. This was crazy. But
that shit was hilarious, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Y'all that don't know,
I was trying to stop it, but he did. Every time he would just keep saying something, I'll be like, you know what? No, I can't let that shit just fly.
I couldn't, bro. And the thing was,
my instigating ass, I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
real quick.
sure.
So you
Just to keep it going.
You sure about this?
Just to keep it going.
Like 2 or 3 questions. That was it.
that shit was crazy. But for y'all that don't know what we're talking about, me and Penny had a pretty heated exchange about whether Oregon is like that or not.
In the group chat.
And
Sending paragraphs in the group chat. Niggas was mad. I can tell. Not mad, but niggas was trying to get their points off.
Nah, bro, he was disgusting from the beginning, bro.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was disgusting from the beginning.
Your initial
bro.
take was just send him over.
As soon as his first message was like, what the fuck?
Hey, that was too funny. All right.
Honestly,
What the fuck you mean they can't be #1? Nigga,
I
what you
remember at
talking
the
about?
time too. I was very hangry already. So once I saw that, it was just kind of like a snapping point. That's why I kind of just went the fuck off. But anyway, back to the Ohio State Texas game, man. To go back to all of that, I got Ohio State winning that game just off of what they look like the past 2 weeks compared to what Texas looked like the past 2 weeks. Yeah.
I myself have Ohio State, but let's hear from the Texas and the Ohio State fan in the building.
So
He a fan of both.
I am. These, but I already said. I said beginning of season. I would pick Ohio State.
Nothing about a UT.
I said I would pick Ohio State beginning of the year.
You did.
And we said if these two meet in a national championship. And to be honest, this really is the national championship game. To me, these are the 2 best teams in the country. To me, this is the 2 best teams in the country. Like
with Georgia quarterback down and them out, yeah.
These are the 2 best defenses in the country for sure. And they're the 2 best teams in the country, in my opinion. And I think the cold will play a big factor for both teams. Playing against such a tough defense and then both offenses having to play in the cold. Obviously, Texas, being from Austin, being from Texas. We talking about how cold it is at 30 degrees. Nigga, that's nothing in Columbus. And that's happened now for the first time this whole winter. It's January 6th, January 7th. So the cold will definitely play a factor from the Texas team. But like you said, with having such a high-flying offense and being so heavily predicated on the passing game, especially if it's windy outside, it's gonna be hard to throw the football. I think it depends on what kind of game it is. I think if it's like a high scoring game where either team gets into like the 30s, I think Ohio State takes it. I think they want to avoid it being like a low scoring, like drag it out game, because then it gets dangerous playing with that Texas team because they are tough. But that being said, I got to go with Ohio State. So the Ohio State University.
Right on. I said, put your horns up. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't be bad if either team wins.
I'm excited for this game. It's gonna be a good game.
National championship. I think the winner's gonna win out.
Either Texas is the only team that can match. These teams are the only team that can match each other. Playmaker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
that is true.
It depends on who's going to play better, Quinn or Will.
That's
Either
true.
One of them have a very long track record. I mean, Quinn has come through in more, big moments, but he's had better chances. He's been at UT this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
They both have had
first year at Ohio State.
They have their ups and
both of them.
Yeah.
We will see which other one shows up. Then that will be time to move in. Or whichever coach sticks to their game plan the best. Because sometimes Sark trips out. And
Yeah,
you see
he
sometimes
over-adjusts.
Ryan Day trips out. So we gonna see. Whichever one keeps that close. Hopefully Arts gets in the game.
So, but the fact that you saying that, like, hopefully it's a blowout, so Archie get to play
No, I'm just hoping that we, utilize his
his skill set.
to utilize his legs.
You a man, in nigga.
He's a Manning at the end of the day.
So, with that being said,
I'm excited for this game. It's gonna be a fun game to watch.
I dread games like this as a fan.
Why?
Stressful.
That's
That's how you felt when you played Chiefs. Exactly. It's just stressful.
And week 1, nigga. Nigga, week 1 of the season. Anytime.
At any given point in time, anytime the Ravens play the Chiefs, bro, I'm like,
I just don't feel like dealing with this stress right now.
fuck that shit. I'm thinking
So
about
in them
game
games
right now. It's like, fuck.
One of them games I gotta really be in tune the whole game.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
gotta be locked in, especially as a fan. It's like,
it's gonna be an all day thing right here.
I try not to let that shit stress me like that, man.
I can't.
Look,
I know
as
you
a
said
Texas fan,
bro. No, I'm not talking about the Texas. Look, he always bring it. He always
I
bring that shit.
understand because y'all ain't really been into the high leverage situations.
Use this shot.
Bro, like I'm not even talking about the Texans right now, but go ahead, go and get your shit off, bro. You got it.
You talking about college football and
That nigga said as a Texans fan.
I don't know a team that's got football. So
That's why I'm saying you ain't let me finish. I don't have one, and I'm saying that as a fan.
That's why we gotta bring it back to
I
Texas.
don't. All right.
You gotta be able to see it from our point of view.
Hey, he hates it. Hey, what you should say?
I ain't got nothing to say.
You should say if your team not in the playoffs, you shouldn't say play or off
It's
all
okay. No,
podcasts.
You shouldn't say that because we are not bopping off the night.
Yeah, you're right. That's just funny though.
It's all right.
Nigga said, as a Texas fan, I understand why you feel like that.
Meanwhile, he didn't let me even finish my sentence to know what I was talking about, how I feel.
You said you don't let it. No, I was talking about the fact that you don't try to let it stretch you.
But you don't know why I don't let it stress you.
Hey, because you ain't.
Why?
Because
Why
know,
don't you?
know
Why don't
what's
you
gonna
let it
happen
stress
when
you?
You got Matt Schaub as your quarterback.
Why don't you let it stress you?
Not even for nothing as deep as that. It's for as simple as I'm not watching the whole 48 minutes. Or 60 minutes. 60 minutes. I'm not watching the whole 60 minutes. That's why that shit hurts so bad. Because you watch it.
Because you ain't been in one of them situations where you have to lock in and watch the whole 60. Them boys go to the bowl.
I'm about to say Texas going to the Super Bowl.
Go
You
to the
taking
bowl.
off
You
work,
watching
nigga.
the whole
I'm watching
60.
the bowl all 60 regardless.
But I'm just saying, as a fan, it's gonna hit you.
Okay, they go to AFC Championship game.
You watching the whole
against
60.
the Ravens, and it's in Houston.
You watching the whole 60.
Okay, again, y'all are talking about the Super Bowl and the AFC NFC Championship.
That's kind of his point, though. They never been in them situations, so you don't know what that feel like.
But I still watch. No, but to your point. But to your point, in those games, I'm still watching 60 minutes of the game.
But it don't have that same impact.
Yeah, exactly, because you're not a fan of neither of the teams, so you don't know what that stress feels like because you don't care about the outcome.
Texas ain't always been my team.
Who was your team before? I didn't know
Fucking
that.
with Brady. I was fucking with Brady.
Stressful.
Yes, it was.
As the fucking Patriots fan, y'all knew y'all was winning the majority of the time. You think the Chiefs fans be stressed out when they watch these games?
Yes.
No, they don't. I
know Chiefs fans personally. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. I know in the fourth quarter, Mahomes about to go ahead and win this.
Bro, they went 15-2 this year. One of those losses with the back. I'm not about to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this.
Oh, yeah, they blocked the game when they kicked field goal.
They won a lot of games a lot of different ways, which is why I know them niggas don't be worried because they always find a way.
But hey, he said they're crazy. But back to teams that ain't never been in this situation.
I don't know why we started talking about the team. It's his fault we was talking about them in the first place.
Situation.
Yeah,
Back to
Penn State, Notre Dame. Oh my God. That was funny.
We are.
You going with Penn State? I had Notre Dame and Texas at the beginning of our bracket before we had to go through the whole process of simulating games and shit. Man, go Georgia. I told y'all niggas that Georgia was losing Notre Dame.
Facts.
I went with Notre Dame too. So.
Hey,
No, you didn't. You went with Georgia. I went with Notre Dame.
you did go with Georgia.
You two went with Georgia.
Ah, damn. Well,
So that's why we ended up having to simulate that motherfucker.
well,
Yup. So yeah, shout out to Notre Dame for getting that done. I feel like they'll get it done again. As we seen in the game against Georgia, they have a very stout defense that can compete with the other two teams that we said is in the national championship. Kind of disregarding these two teams right here, a little disrespectful. And I just think Riley Leonard will pull off a little bit more plays than Drew Allen. Drew Allen might have a better prospect of becoming a better NFL quarterback, but as he turns quarterback in college right now, Riley Leonard makes just those plays as we saw against Georgia. He's running or he's doing. He's making a big run to end the game. And that's what Notre Dame needs right now. And I don't know, man. This is just one of them times where Penn State beat Penn State. Because,
I can hear you breathing.
That's crazy. Penn State beat Penn State. Everybody talk about Penn State. He ain't won no big games and nothing like that. At least Notre Dame face Georgia. Penn State ain't really, they got fucking SMU and fucking Boise State. So this is gonna be their real challenge. James Franklin, this your time. This is your time to earn that, to be one of the ones, to get in that conversation, to exit that Oregon meeting. This is your chance. But I don't think he gets it done. I'm going Notre Dame. In a close game, though. I believe this is going to be both of these games are going to be smash mouth, so I believe this one's going to be a real close game.
I think this game is going to be a lot more, like you said, they're both going to be smash mouth type of games, but this one I feel like it's going to be like a real nasty slugfest kind of game. I feel like we're going to get like an ugly score. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all win, it's gonna be because Tyler Warren just does some alien type shit.
Tyler Warren is an alien.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
He a real unicorn.
So if he does some shit and just takes over the game, that's how I see y'all win.
I feel like we get 7 points just off of him alone. Now, the big thing is going to be our defense. Like you said, Riley Leonard, he really one of them ones. I feel like it's going to be up to our defense, our pass defense specifically, to contain him and lock him down. I feel like if we do that.
And it depends on how healthy Abdul is.
Exactly, that too. Because even though Abdul got hurt last week, we were playing, Boise State. Boise State is not like Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna need all hands on deck. You know what I'm saying, on that defensive line. Not saying that 15 can't do that, but we talking about Abdul Clark, potential top 10 pick. You know what I'm saying?
You say, hey man, the way they talking about Drew Allen right now, they talking about him being number 1 pick.
No.
And every time I hear them say that, I be like, bro, you want to talk about that? I want to text this nigga Bell or something. I'm like, do you hear this draft shit that's going on right now?
You know how I feel about Drew Allen. I've never been sold on Drew Allen. Even though I'm a Penn State fan, I've never really been sold on him. I just feel like in some of the worst times, he just makes some of the dumbest decisions that make me just be like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Welcome to the life of Quinn.
What are you doing? Like, he's a great quarterback, don't get me wrong. But it's just like,
sometimes you do stupid shit.
It's 3rd and 12, and you doing some dumb shit in the pocket, cause a sack, and then you want to look at the refs and be like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, bro. You're making us look bad. But hey.
That nigga sounds stressed out.
He does stress me out, bro.
Stupid dog.
And
made me look bad.
And then, hey, chill out.
Oh man.
We had the sophomore. That nigga transferred. The season not even over with yet.
Me? Oh, not so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was actually going to kick that nigga around.
I hope you're out there now.
Exactly.
I don't have no QB there.
Well, I mean, I want to say he did say he was going to come back.
He did, but that was before he started getting all that hype. They started talking about doing number 1 pick. Hey, I said I was coming back. They talking about drafting me number 1 now.
I know, right? Strike while the iron's hot. Hey, I mean, if I'm him, strike while the iron's hot. It's too many quarterbacks that came back for that last year.
That line.
And then was not the same. Shit, Quinn.
Quinn didn't have a choice with stuff like he didn't do that good last year.
I mean, I feel like his stock would have been higher than it was right now.
I don't know. People thought he was just going to do better this year. I don't really know. His stock was that high after that playoff. That's why he came back.
Either way.
They thought he was going to come back this year and be like, Yeah, man, nigga, no, that didn't happen.
That is. I mean, you're right.
And which is why he's probably going to be Ohio State's quarterback next year.
Damn, how you feel about that?
Now, Quinn Ewers going to Ohio State.
Mm.
The Ohio State University ain't work. I wish we get a black QB again.
I mean, y'all got one in the works.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Michigan got one too.
Yeah. I like black QBs. Used to it.
But who you got in this game?
If Ryan Day is our coach, I wouldn't be surprised.
Notre Dame, man.
You got Notre Dame?
I got Notre Dame. I think they just playing better right now. I think they're going into that game.
They've been playing really
I feel
well.
like Marcus Freeman is a
Yeah,
better
I think
coach.
the team. You said what?
Just feel like Marcus Freeman is a better coach.
I wouldn't say better. I'd say he's. I can see the argument, but I think he's right there. He's right there. As a team, they playing good ball, man. Whoever in front of them, they playing good ball. And to your point, that Penn State just played Boise. All right, it was a good little warm up game. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can play Notre Dame. Let's get into it. It'll be a good game, but I see Notre Dame just having enough.
To me, man, this is a close game. I think I'm gonna go with Penn State. James Franklin, this is your chance to dispel all the past narratives about you in the big game. This is your chance. These teams, to me, the difference in roster is probably Tyler Warren. Like the Irish don't have a receiving threat that matches up to what Tyler Warren can do as like when it comes to catching the ball. And honestly, he's a great blocker too. He's a great tight end. So to me, that'll probably be the biggest difference in terms of like on the field. But like y'all was talking about earlier, Riley Leonard's been playing great football lately. So it's a pick 'em. I think both of these games are pretty much pick 'em games. So I'm not mad at either one, but I gotta go with Penn State. I think I'm going all Big Ten, natty, kind of clap back at some of them. SEC is just that much better than every other conference. Opinions. I think they're the best conference, but I don't think they're just head and shoulders above the Big Ten.
You don't think they have
the Big Ten specifically?
You don't think they have the better top teams?
I mean, bottom teams really too.
Yeah, that too.
But Ohio State, like I said, Ohio State competes with them. This would be Penn State's chance to prove it, even though they didn't go through an SEC team to get there. But this would be their time to prove it.
It wouldn't prove though, because they don't. To your point, they didn't play no SEC team. So.
I'm interested to see Abdul's status for this game. He can wreck games. They still got Nick Singleton. It's gonna be a good game, man. But the Irish not weak. They gonna have to go get that dub, man. They're a well coached football team. Yeah. I think he's easily right now in their careers a better coach than James Franklin. But this is his chance. James Franklin got the experience. He's had these chances before in his career. This is it right here.
But even if we do win this, he have to play the Ohio State championship. But if he has to play the Ohio State championship, all the questions still going to be.
Just because it's Ohio State.
Yep, just because it's Ohio State. Can you beat Ohio State?
Yep, and that's what's going to come. If it comes down to that, I don't even know how I feel about that, bro.
You have to accept it first. It's the first thing you got to do. You got to accept it.
I mean, but at the end of the day, him being an Ohio State fan, I mean, I understand. He can say that. He can say that because Penn State don't play well when playing Ohio State.
And if that's who they gotta play in the
in the Natty, I mean, honestly, me personally, I'd rather see Texas.
And honestly, if Ohio State get there, that means they have gone through Tennessee, Oregon, and Texas to get there. Yeah. This is a pretty good run there. I mean, they playing some good ball.
That's true. Tennessee, Oregon, Texas.
What real team? We here.
Uh-oh. So Oregon, what you're saying is Oregon's not a real team.
They got nice colored jerseys.
They do got top jerseys.
They got nice unis.
Except for the one, and they deserve to lose to wear the Chrome Hills with the green jerseys.
You don't like Chrome Hills?
It's not with the green jersey. That was a bad
They
thing.
they do that with like the black
Blacks,
jersey.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a white jersey.
Sometimes you gotta switch it up. Be
You
creative.
look good, you play good.
You was
look good.
13-0. Why you switching shit up?
You look good, you play good. They ain't look good, so they got smacked.
They would have they might have
All right.
the eggshells.
Good old college football, man. I'm glad we spend time talking about these playoffs. It's been a interesting playoffs so far.
Hey, quick side note. They did say all of them. All teams got a bye. Lost.
Yeah, it's the 5, 6, 7, 8 seed.
So what is that?
So it's literally it's the 5, 6, 7, 8 seed.
Honestly, I do believe at the end of the day, the playoff ended up, because I was going to ask that, I think that we ended up with the 4 best teams at the end. I believe so, we did.
Yeah,
Even with the buys,
yeah. Conference winners, all that shit. Yeah, it ended up being the 5, 6, 7, 8.
So to the point of all right. Obviously, they talking about expanding it a little bit, expanding a little bit, but not no more. So like, let's just say within the next
It's gonna be
5, 10
16
years,
it's gonna be 16
teams, right? Is that so? Would that just be cool going into the future?
It's
Because I
gonna
ain't
be,
gonna lie, I
it's
fuck
gonna be
with that.
16 no buys, because they're going to get rid of the buy.
Yeah, and then, but I don't think they should never go more than that though.
Oh, no, they ain't going to never go more than 16.
Yeah,
I
that'd
fuck with
be
it.
too close.
I
College
like it
basketball.
sitting right at 12.
They start getting into
You
college
like
basketball
it at
range.
12 with the bye?
I'm cool at 12 where it's at right now.
Not really. It's going to, I'd rather it be 8, but it's going to end up being
The only thing that I would change is the whole seeding process. Like how you use the actual seeds from the playoffs to seed the bracket instead of having like the automatic buys.
You gotta get rid of
You got to reward winning the conference
You gotta
though.
get rid of these buys.
Kenny
bro.
saying something. Hey, I like to go to 8. I like to go to
But
8.
they're not gonna.
They not gonna go back.
So he said.
But I'm just thinking about it like.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
You got your conference winners
I'm
and
not
the next
saying
couple
reduce it.
best
I'm not
teams.
talking about that, but
Hmm.
but in terms of they gonna have to get rid of the buys just off of the fact that what happened this year, and then the fact that the season happened the way that it happened with the conference champions, ended up having to play somebody that was like Ohio State having to play Oregon type shit, and then the fact that bye weeks for college, the niggas really got like a month off, so that's really kind of major disadvantage.
Yeah, because it's already like 10. It's 10, 12 days between niggas that's still playing right now. So that's a good point.
That's tough.
You already getting time off. You don't need to.
Yeah.
An extra.
And then they're gonna have to. And this is the thing when they get to 16, is all them first 16 games bowl games too?
No, they'll be all home games, and then once they start to break down, then they get to the bowl season.
Okay, that was my. All right.
So therefore, now your conference champions is gonna have a home game.
So they really not going home after the midterm. I mean, yeah, after the midterm.
No, they're still going home a little bit after the midterm.
Because I'm saying, if you think about it, like
They're still going.
if you playing all the way to what January 20th, that's the championship game.
Yeah, the championship game is 20.
Oh no, but that's if that's where it's at. The first couple games will be played like.
That's why they get rid. That's why they get rid of the buys. So everybody will be playing that first week instead of having teams off.
Like week 12-ish, week 13-ish.
So that's on. So that's what I'm saying.
It'll be that breakout because they got to break out the conference championship anyway.
Yeah.
And so everybody will get their break, and then everybody will play that first week instead of just the 8 teams that play against the 4 teams that had the bye.
Okay.
Everybody will play that
It's just a smaller break.
Yeah.
And then go 16.
And that way, now everybody that played
And they got to bring their ass right back.
that means so then everybody
So
that
that's
played
16 to
has the
8.
same-
The 16 to 8, the second round, them 8, they're bowl.
That's from bowl games.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I fuck with.
All right. So now I'm back to mediating since he didn't got his little fix off for the day, I guess. Back to NFL shit. There's a lot of coaching openings right now. A lot of coaches got fired.
A lot of open.
Fired. Come on.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it, bro.
Come on,
I couldn't resist it, dog. I couldn't. I
I
tried.
said a lot of openings. All right, bro. It's a lot of open coaching positions in the league. What do y'all feel like is the most attractive job to
With the most attractive opening.
Yeah. He was head coach right now.
Terrible.
This nigga here, bro, with the innuendo is crazy.
Alright, you gotta tell me the team that's open first.
I mean, you got Chicago, you
Uh-huh.
got New Orleans,
Uh-huh.
I know.
you got Jacksonville.
Uh-huh.
I know I'm missing a couple.
New England.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, New England. Gerard Mayo got
Uh-huh.
fired.
Ain't that some bullshit?
Tennessee.
Vegas.
Tennessee's not. They still got.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Vegas.
No, they haven't fired.
They fired Tennessee fired GM,
They haven't fired.
and they haven't fired Pierce. Yeah.
Jets.
Yeah, the Jets.
That's five.
That's
Yeah.
five.
That's about it. That's it.
So we got Chicago,
Chicago, New England,
New England.
Jacksonville,
Jacksonville.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. And Dallas is open right now too because he's not under contract.
As of tomorrow, Dallas will make 6.
Okay.
Dallas is open.
So we got 6 teams. They all need coaches.
Oh, that's nasty.
Which one y'all feel like is the best spot? If you was a head coach looking for a job, who are you going to go find?
It's a nasty 6 teams.
To be honest with you,
I mean, they got some
Who
quarterbacks.
door you knocking on?
I would have to go New
They got some
England
quarterbacks in there.
New England.
because of the fact that you got Drake May
You got some
and you got a
quarterbacks.
top draft pick.
So we get Joe Milton.
They all got top draft picks in this boy.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
Right.
But they got 130 in cap room.
130 in cap room and defense wasn't bad. Well, no,
Yes,
it was
they
bad.
Yeah.
They weren't horrible.
Christian Gonzalez
I'm
wasn't
about to say
bad.
that. Christian Gonzalez.
Gonzalez wasn't bad.
That boy,
You
no.
have a quarterback and a cornerback.
Hey, and some money in the
And
draft
some
pick.
money in the draft
Money in the
pick.
bank. Shawty, what you think?
And high expectations.
That's the problem.
I mean, but
that's the
Because
problem.
you win 4 games, you get fired after 1 year.
I guess I
You
ain't
win
gonna
4
lie.
games
I ain't
after a
gonna
year,
lie. It
you
might
fired.
It might be a little bit different now because
Yeah,
now
exactly.
you're not following Bill Belichick. You following the nigga that got
Right.
fired.
You also didn't play for them
Saying?
for most of your career and build up a lot of.
I mean,
They know who they,
Yeah.
they know who they call.
it depends on what they call. Because about
They
Mike
call
Vrabel,
Mike. That's out the window.
Hey, you not Mike.
and a lot of people.
No, I'm not.
But we got to put ourselves in their shoes. If I'm Mike,
You're right.
That might be a really interesting position for me to go to.
yeah, that's why they ended up firing those players earlier as they did because they didn't feel like they'll be able to get Mike if they didn't fire him right when they fired him.
That's true. Now Mike out there looking, and now they got a chance to say, "All right, shit, somebody make the call."
But that's why they said because he interviewed the Jets right on Saturday. Yeah, so they said his agent did that, so they could be like, hey, y'all niggas know, like, I might fuck around with the Jets.
Let's get to it.
Fire that nigga.
Hey,
Y'all vote for y'all nigga. That nigga goes on Monday.
No,
They ain't let that nigga get the vote.
Get
They
that
fired
nigga up
after
outta
the
here.
game.
An hour after the game, bro. It was an hour after the game was over.
They let everybody dress out.
See, look,
They let everybody go home.
man.
This is what they
Call
call
Draw Mail after he was like,
His phone
get done with
was
his
buzzing.
little exit interview and shit like that.
And this is what they call
And boom.
Because Bill Simmons was saying this, and I agree with him. I have to give him his credit just because I agree with him. And he said it, and I remember he said it. So shout out to Bill Simmons. If you was gonna do that before the game, because y'all just lost the #1 draft pick. Because
Right.
I'm pretty sure Gerard Mayo knew I'm about to get fired. Fuck y'all. Just like
We about to go win this game.
Just like Lovie Smith did.
Yeah.
We finna go win this game. I don't give a fuck about y'all having #1 pick. I'm not
But
gonna
maybe
be
that's
here.
maybe
Yep.
that was part of the decision to fire him.
But no, they had. If you fire him right at the game, you knew he was gonna fire that nigga before.
Maybe they was
Right.
maybe
You
they
knew
was
that you
thinking
was gonna
about
fire that
it.
nigga before.
Maybe they was thinking about it. And they
If
didn't
he
do
knew
nothing.
beforehand that was gonna be a part that was gonna be like, if I win this game, I might lose my job. Nigga, we not winning this game.
That's
But
if
if I
you
know
want. That's
before-
if you wanted. That's if you want to stay there. Think
I
about
think
that.
he's on
shit.
He wants to stay there. He rookie head coach.
I got a rubber rookie head coach. I've been here. I got me a quarterback. I know this nigga. I know this nigga here. Yeah,
For sure wanna
nah,
stay
he wanna
there.
stay. It's
From
only
the outside
32
looking
It's
in,
only
maybe.
32 of these jobs, bro.
From the outside looking in, maybe.
He ain't Mike
You're
McCarthy
right.
when he got the Bears calling him. He could be like, "I."
He ain't got them. He ain't got them options.
Yeah, he ain't got them options. So yeah, you know.
And he's put on a shaky performance all season.
Exactly. So it's like
With
he did
minimal
some
help.
dumb media shit. So, but okay, so you want the Patriots? Who you got, Warrior?
These nasty teams, in
These
my
are nasty
opinion.
teams.
So it was tough. When I first saw the topic,
Good team.
I was gonna say it's a team that I feel like their coach is gonna get fired, but I feel like I can't do that. That's cheating. That's cheating. So I'm not gonna do that. And I don't want to copy the Patriots, even though I like Drake May. The fact he out here firing coaches after a year to me is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. So I'm not gonna get into it. It's really ridiculous out here. It's getting ridiculous. I swear.
I hope
My
you
nigga
see.
was pissed.
I
hope y'all can see now.
That shit was funny. I guess I'm gonna go with the
I knew he was
Jags.
gonna say that shit. That shit's so nasty.
Yeah, but it's like I
knew he was gonna
guess
say that
the
shit, too.
Jags.
You got Trevor Lawrence, sorry ass. like
Trevor
$50
Lawrence,
million.
you know I don't believe in T. Law. I think he a
They
bust.
talk about, nigga, they gonna keep you jail, but you gotta answer to the owner. You tripping.
Travis Etienne probably done lost his job as a starter, to be honest.
To big.
I don't know what you gonna do.
Tanks Bigsby's
I mean,
nice.
they got a good defense, but
Defense is solid. You still got Josh Allen Hines. I guess the Jags.
I
Like,
ain't going to that.
You think a good coach can coach him up to buy 8 wins?
well, I think it'll
good
depend
coaches
on what the
already-
expectations are for the coach. Like,
To win, nigga.
to win, I would guess because you paying T. Law so much.
Yeah.
But Shad Khan he's never shown to really care about winning that much.
You
Like,
been firing niggas quick too.
that's true.
Left and right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's nasty. I feel like there is a.
It's nasty.
I had an answer if I could pick someone who still has their coach technically right now. I really do think this coach is gonna get fired, and I think it would be a very desirable destination. But out of them 16s, I'm gonna go with the Jags. Like, I don't know.
Jackson.
Duval, y'all remember y'all saying that bullshit? Nah, niggas are sorry, bro. They the Jags. But I'm gonna say that just fuck with y'all. This is y'all division, so I hope they get a great coach. Hope Mike Vrabel go there, turn the whole organization around.
I don't know if he'll
Mike
go back in the same division.
I know. Don't nobody want to go there, man.
Benny, where you going?
That's your squad.
You got one more time.
Bro, Chewy, you was rooting for the Jags heavier than the Colts earlier this year.
Yeah, he was.
You was riding with them niggas.
Where you going, man?
Stop lying to yourself, okay?
Where you going?
Everything be alright, y'all, bro. No, it's not be cool. Everything be alright. I don't forget yourself that it ever happened. It did.
Where are you going, man?
You gotta put that along nigga with dreads. If they got dreads, except for it. So I understand. The other dreads, man, they just fucked up. We supposed to stick together.
Answer the question.
I don't need to answer the question.
Technically, the others ain't say nothing, so he alright.
Answer the question.
Cool.
You don't want to pick none of these nasty ass teams
I
either.
definitely go with the Bears over all of them.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say the Bears too as well.
Bears got a
Yeah, I
quarterback.
was gonna say the Bears.
Do they?
Yeah, we got a quarterback. As long as we fix everything around the quarterback, we'll be alright.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
You got potential. The team.
A lot of niggas with potential.
Certified hater.
I mean, of course.
He's a certified
Of
hater.
course, we know it's Ford.
He's certified hater.
He
dog.
loves to hate.
Like, he's really like, that's crazy.
What are you talking about?
I think
So you get on the Bears, who you try to draft with your number 1
We
pick?
definitely getting all linemen. Nigga, we gotta start protecting this.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
just asking.
having him draw back and have to start running 1.5 seconds after he get on his back foot.
He got sacked almost as many times as
David
David
Carr.
Carr. So
Yeah.
we gotta get this line situated.
For sure.
We gotta
What he
get
got
this
sacked
line.
like?
He got to learn how to get the
70
ball
times?
out of his hands too, though.
68.
That's what I'm
68
saying.
times?
Is 1 or 2 linemen going instantly? Not instantly.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes you just got to, because sometimes it just be one nigga that's a turnstile that's fucking up everything, because now we got to try to slide shit over there to try to help the turnstile.
They had a lot of injuries this year at O-line.
You get one
Throughout their line.
They stay healthy and consistent.
Then the Bears will go from 5 wins to 7 wins.
It's okay.
Trash ass niggas.
As long as as long as they beat y'all, they happy.
Hey, the first
Just
time
like
in 6
Michigan,
years.
Just like Michigan felt. Like,
Hey,
nigga, we only
It's
won-
definitely
we only won
different.
6 games
It's a
this
difference.
year.
It's a difference between losing to them
only
niggas 4
won-
times in a
hey,
row
it's okay.
and losing them niggas for the first time in 6 years.
But that's how
He was
Michigan
over-
felt.
he was over here
As
for
long
the
as we
game.
won 6-6. but we
That's
beat
why
them
they
like
lost
that.
too. We ain't gonna talk about it.
He was over here for the game. That nigga said in the first quarter, it's like, bro, if we keep tripping by halftime, fool, I gotta leave, bro. I'm going. I'm leaving, fool. And then they start coming back with what was like 14-13.
Then they sat Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs the second
He
half.
was like, no, we good.
Is he good?
He'll be good.
And then by the end of the game,
By the end of the third quarter, I was like, I don't
I
care.
know we gotta wait till we get to the picks to get there. But yeah, my Super Bowl shit going all the way up, dog. Cause I just feel like the Eagles is finna smack these niggas.
I ain't gonna lie. They definitely not playing like they was playing the first 5
That's
weeks.
what I'm saying, and it's really scary to me, bro. And losing to Christian Watson, that deep threat. But let's talk about it over again.
Yeah, we will.
Did you give me a pick?
He did. He
Yeah,
said
you
facts.
did.
He said
You
facts.
did. You said the facts. Okay, so we off that now. We off that. On to a
Shout out
different
to the
topic.
facts.
Bears trash.
Somewhat
I hope
the
the
same
Patriots
thing.
never fucking recover. Fuck the Patriots.
They suck, bro.
Hey,
They suck.
Damn, he has some well-rooted anger.
Yes,
in that
nigga,
shit.
that's
What?
20 years of anger, nigga. What you mean? Fuck the Patriots. You should feel the same way.
I mean, it's still.
We was in their conference. We
It's-
was
it's
in their
fucking
conference,
Patriots.
nigga.
We beat them to go get a ring.
We beat them all the way to go get a ring too. And still fuck them niggas.
I mean, yeah, it's still fucking niggas. But they
Broncos beat them niggas
Hey.
on the way to get a ring too, but it still fuck them niggas.
I mean, you gotta beat them niggas. You want to go get a ring. At least it used to be like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta beat the
And it's
biggest
a
you want
universal-
to win,
it's a
eh?
universal fuck them niggas too. Just because we like Pat Mahomes don't mean that it ain't fuck them niggas.
right.
Them niggas need to
Two
stop.
things can be
They
true.
need to stop hogging all the goddamn chips.
Y'all niggas need to do y'all job this year.
How about y'all do y'all job and get there and beat them? Stop,
How about that?
How about they don't even make it
Stop
there?
relying on the goddamn Ravens.
I got us.
Raiders.
The Ravens. I said the Ravens.
I got us.
Apparently not. You keep asking this nigga to have the business like you scared to
Nah.
niggas.
Not him. All three of y'all niggas, bro. What you
We ain't
mean?
gonna do. Hey, we
All
can't do that
three.
this shit.
Yeah,
We can't do that this
exactly.
shit.
What he say?
nigga.
Fuck me for?
Exactly.
Because you in the playoffs. You can do something about it.
Make the tournament, nigga. What the fuck you mean? Why you not even making the tournament
Hey,
this
we beat
year?
the niggas every time we play them.
Texans, Ravens, Colts,
just saying,
nigga. Stop letting them niggas get out the AFC.
We are
Look,
two
this
and
thing got out of hand.
we are two
We
and
done forgot
one. We
was
are 2
recording
and
the whole
1 against
podcast.
the Chiefs since Pat Mahomes has been their quarterback. I got a winning record against that nigga. I ain't scared of them motherfuckers. And one of them wins was Phillip Brooks. I ain't scared of the goddamn Chiefs.
But y'all can't get to the tourney to see him.
I understand that. I understand that. I'm just saying, they lucky Andrew retired. We wouldn't be having all this Pat Mahomes
These
talk.
niggas was up 24 points.
We,
No,
I ain't gonna lie, that shit there was nasty.
Yeah, that's
Because the thing about it, they let them niggas come back in one quarter. It wasn't even the whole
Before
game.
halftime,
Before
nigga.
halftime, the niggas was
Them
losing
niggas
already.
went to the locker room like, well, anybody want to draw some new plays or what?
And that's why he don't stress over playoff games.
that broke him.
That broke him right there.
That broke him.
Right
So,
there. He was like, you know what?
that was the
Hey,
game.
you know what? I can't even put my heart in this shit no more.
No more. Yep.
Yeah.
No, because that shit gonna hurt too much, man.
Not really.
Because that was Deshaun Watson at his peak
Yep.
too. So it was like,
Yep.
yeah, this shit happening right now.
That was peak Texans right
You know,
there.
right before they traded
That
me
first
out.
Right before they traded D-Hop.
Nah,
Oh
right
my
before they traded
God,
D-Hop.
bro.
Yes, it
First
was.
quarter was the peak.
Because they traded D-Hop right after that.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
was
Bill
a wrap.
O'Brien dumb as fuck.
Yep, they traded,
He was the GM and the coach.
He weird. He weird.
they traded D-Hop
I
after that.
slept
It was a
They
wrap.
traded him for a bucket of chicken.
The number two, bro, for what was that? David Johnson, bro.
Yeah.
David Johnson and like
Off
A
the
second
injury.
round
Second
pick.
round
Too,
pick.
off the
David
injury.
Johnson.
Not the season he had before that, but he came back, got injured,
off his second injury.
and then that's when y'all was trading
That was a
for
nasty trade for
with a
D-Hop,
fifth-
bro. I
with a
can't-
It was
round.
personal.
with a 5th round pick. I
Yeah.
think.
Second in the field.
That
Yeah.
nigga called Arizona was like, I don't care what
What
y'all
y'all
want,
give
just
me,
get
bro?
him out of here.
Bro, I said
I'm getting him out of here. What do you?
I went on Google and looked up what. No,
And then
Not
that
only did it break you, it broke Deshaun Watson.
right after that, McNair was like, "We'll never let the inmates run the asylum."
Yeah.
Deshaun was-
Texas is
Deshaun-
wild.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm glad they got
Get a
this
massage
show out
after
of there
that.
though. I'm glad they got and didn't hold on because
Yeah,
they
bro,
could have
stress, man.
they could have held on and said we sorry about the allegations. We gonna
It wasn't nothing wrong. It wasn't nothing odd about the allegations.
No, it
Because he put
wasn't.
it on that nigga.
It wasn't. But I'm just saying, hey,
What?
don't get them out of here.
My bad. Pause.
Bro, let's get to the next topic, bro. We still got like 4 topics
I was
left.
just saying, after Jay-Z did expose Tony Busby, I was a little bit more on D-White.
All right,
I don't
bro.
know.
Look, next topic, bro.
Yeah,
Next
I don't know how we end up talking about this nigga again, bro.
For the next topic, which team do y'all feel like made the biggest mistake bringing back their coach
The Texans.
slash
just
GM?
I'm
Damn.
just playing.
Why don't you start,
They
Josh?
should have did the Miko Rise.
Shit, if I start Penny gonna start going off, I was gonna say
Ah,
Colts.
see, somebody else go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Penny speak for me.
Nah, you can speak, but you know, I just don't feel like going off at this exact second.
But you will. So when that happens, refer to Penny. That's all I'm saying.
Refer to Penny's crazy.
You will. I give him by, it's 45 minutes in. I give him by 3 minutes.
I mean, we got different teams like that.
I guess
Because currently the Vegas didn't kill their niggas, you know. The
Antonio Pierce?
Giants to kill their niggas.
Yeah. I mean, Brian Dable was
Cleveland killed their niggas.
Besides that, I'll say Brian Dable.
Oh, this nigga that probably shouldn't have been fired.
That's
Brian Dable.
for me. It
Other
was,
than the New York.
Really GM out of everything, to be honest with you.
yeah. I was gonna say either.
If he was gonna keep you at least gotta get rid of Joe Shane just off of the hard knock shit.
Man.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Bro, you never saw that?
Oh no, yeah.
The owner talking about he gonna have a hard time sleeping at night if we let Saquon walk.
If we let's say, and if he signed, no,
If he signed with the Eagles.
And what the fuck?
Oh no, I don't remember that.
You never saw that? Oh, that was like a big thing this past obviously because
He was doing a lot of
2
shit.
weeks later he signed with the
He was
Eagles.
doing a lot of shady
Oh,
shit.
this is like right before.
Yeah, this is in Hard Knocks. Off-season Hard Knocks.
He was talking with that nigga Aiden and shit. He was bullshit.
So you never saw the video of that phone call he had with Saquon when he called him and was like, "Hey, we gonna let you go test the market."
I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like right before
I
that.
saw
Before
that.
So that's what I'm saying. So just off of that shit right there,
Yeah,
and keep it there, you know. Oh, gee, I gotta go. But
and then trading him this year.
they ain't trading. They cut him.
Oh, they cut him. That's right.
They
They
cut
cut
that
him.
nigga.
So that's dead money
They
completely.
cut that nigga. They-
Yeah, Dayball's a good one. Well, I'm gonna fit this into the last topic because this is the team that I would have picked for most like best looking head coaching position. It's the Bengals and Zach Taylor. You got to get him out of there. You can't have this QB that led the. You got a QB that led the league in passing touchdowns and passing yards. You got a wide receiver that was triple crown, and you got the lead leader in sacks, and you missed the playoffs.
I was
That's
8-8.
how they got rid of DC. I would have said that. I would have said as a DC, that's probably the most attractive job.
Yeah, because you don't need. Yeah, you don't need an offensive head coach. You really got to fix the defense.
But that's how they got rid of DC.
Go get Aaron Glenn.
They got an offensive head coach.
Go get Aaron
He
Glenn.
could blame the offense. He could have went to the owner and said it wasn't my fault. That's why I got rid of DC. It's like, see what my offense did.
That's fair enough, but you can't keep missing. You didn't miss the playoffs now with Joe Burrow on your team 3 years now.
I mean, Joe Burrow-
He's
Joe
got
Burrow-
injuries.
Joe
I get
Burrow-
it.
Joe
I
Burrow
get
was
it.
hurt. Yeah.
And when I make that argument about Joe Burrow living off the Chiefs' name, you know, a lot of times I'm not saying here, but a lot of times you'll hear pushback to that. So I'm not saying it's 100% on the head coach. Joe Burrow, best ability is availability, but this past season, missing the playoffs is a travesty.
I mean, shit,
And the head coach got to wear that.
You got to really blame that on the ownership for not signing any of their defense
Well, we know
players
it's
that play good.
Cincinnati's ownership has never been
Like,
good.
Exactly, but that's why
So he might. That's probably why he has his job, and that's why this is my team that I picked. God damn it, for someone who shouldn't have kept their head coach.
Bro, but they was
But
right
is
there.
that-
They
but you think
missed
with
the
a
playoffs,
fuck you
right?
mean?
they
But
was
is it
right
but is it
there.
a
They
different
wasn't
is it a
wrong.
different result with a different head coach? 'Cause the owner not changing.
But doing the same thing is.
The owner not
We're not
changing.
talking about owners.
But
We're
he's
talking
not
about
gonna-
who's making a mistake.
he's not
If he
gonna
makes
take-
a mistake all the time, it's still a fucking mistake. I'm saying he's making a mistake keeping Zach Taylor. Whether it changes or not, I think it's a fucking mistake. You can't keep missing the playoffs with this fucking Hall of Fame level quarterback in his prime.
Nigga been hurt for 2 of them 3 years.
All right.
And you said
And he just had his best season of his career, and
we
you
got
missed
rid-
the playoffs.
And we got rid of the problem, the defense coordinator. I don't got shit to do with what's going on the defense.
You the head coach. Your name is not head offensive coach. Your name is head coach. You got something to do with everything on the fucking team. You got something to do with the special teams, the defense, the ball boys, the goddamn water boys. You got something to do with the
And I
trainers.
addressed it.
You got something to do with everything.
And now
You the head
addressed-
coach.
and
There's
now
only
you addressed
32 of
it.
these,
And
right?
now you addressed it. I got rid of that.
You
nigga.
waited too late to no.
do got a
You
point.
can't keep missing the offs.
The
You
owner
knew you
not
had a
gonna
porous
let me- the
defense.
owner not
You
gonna
knew
let me
you
get
had a
rid of
porous
this nigga
defense
during the
last
season.
year. You knew you had a porous defense
Them
last
niggas
year.
went that trash last year.
They was trash enough to miss the offs.
Fucking Joe Burrow missed the whole second half
And
of the
Jake
season.
Browning
What
came
the
in
fuck
and
you
still
mean?
Jake Browning came in and still played well, and it didn't matter because their defense was poor.
About Jake
Are you
Browning?
serious?
Okay, Cooper Rush ain't good enough.
It's okay for them
What
to keep
the
missing
fuck?
the playoffs. It's okay for them to start every season 0-2.
It's not, but if it's something, if
0-2 every year is not coaching.
if something in the pudding shows, hey, look, the nigga been hurt.
They missed the playoffs by one game. You know what their first game of the season
maybe if
was?
Joe
They
Burrow-
lost 16-10 to the Patriots.
Because if Joe Burrow stayed his ass healthy and maybe came his ass to motherfucking training camp, we will be ready when the season starts. Maybe if my
He was at training. Are you serious?
No, he wasn't.
So you gonna blame this all on Joe Burrow?
No,
This is
I'm gonna
crazy.
get back to the owner.
This
Maybe
is
if
crazy.
the owner plays Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, they're at fucking training camp.
So
and we
you
don't
don't
start
blame
0 and fucking 2.
you don't blame none of this. You
I
don't
can't fucking
blame none of this on
control the
Zach
fact that
Taylor.
my motherfucking owner don't pay my people and they can't show up to practice.
You don't blame Zach Taylor for any of this.
What are you supposed to fucking do?
Okay. Well, we can move on now. I
You
don't have
don't
nothing
pay
else to
none
say.
of my you done let
I
all
don't
my
have none-
defensive niggas go ain't paid. Nobody
have
on my
nothing else to
defense.
say.
You ain't paid my motherfucking quarterback ain't never here for fucking training camp. You ain't paid my top receivers to come to motherfucking training camp, so they ain't practicing. They showing up the day of the game. So what the fuck if they got? They ain't even in. What the? So I'm supposed to just win this fucking game?
Niggas is absent.
Why did they start 0-2 last year?
Joe Burrow did not. Did you not remember he got that?
Why did they start 0-2 the year before?
He was coming off his ACL injury.
So every year,
he's not at
so
training camp.
it's 100% Joe Burrow's fault.
This year
That's
it
what I'm
wasn't
asking.
100% Joe Burrow.
Whose fault was it this
The
year?
owner. You got to pay the people to
Okay,
put through.
so
it.
the
You
owner
got-
should fire himself. There you
He
go.
ain't gonna fire himself.
There you go.
So
But
who
don't fire
fired-
our
who
fucking
fired
coach.
the owner?
Don't fire our fucking coach because you fucking up. That's why fucking Jerry Jones never fire his coaches because I'm the one fucking up. I can't get rid of the coach because I done gave this nigga shit to cook with. Which is why the Patriots is some hoe ass niggas forget Gerard Mayo. You gave this nigga shit to cook with and just gonna fire him. It's your fault.
The same way Joe Burrow's been living off beating the Chiefs, Zach Taylor's been living off beating the Chiefs. And that was 3-4 years ago at this point. You can't have
the owner
a
understands.
QB who played all 17 games and had
The
an
owner
MVP
understands.
caliber season,
happens.
the triple crown winner on
went
offense,
9-8.
and the league leader in sacks,
Went
and you
9-8.
missed the playoffs.
Does that have
They
some-
went 8-9.
They went 9-8. They
9-8.
tied the Broncos.
Oh, you're right.
They
You're
went
right
9-8.
because they
We
won
had-
this
we
last
had a
game.
winning
Does
record.
players take any responsibility? In
They
some-
don't.
Of course, they
They
take
don't.
responsibility.
They don't.
But what do you? So you gonna get
I'm
rid
not-
of Joe Burrow?
I ain't say, who said
I'm
that?
saying
Talking about
if
the
something
defensive
has to
players that
change.
didn't show up, and we got
Of
rid
course
of
they take.
and we got rid of the defensive coordinator. Yes,
But you
Our
just
offense-
said
our
you
offense
just said
is
that's
okay.
why a DC going there like a DC
DC
having a defensive head coach.
No, I said
feel
a
like
DC.
what makes-
I said a DC going there. That's one of the best things because it's like nigga, all I gotta do is get these niggas to only give up 20 points a game. We straight because we got Joe Burrow. I don't gotta do that great of a fucking job.
This is crazy. Again, this is my opinion. I don't know why it always gets turned into this whenever I give my opinions on some certain shit. This is the head
We just
coach
did that to him for the Patriots.
that I picked. This is the head coach that I picked. So
That is who you pick.
my opinion, very opinionated.
Ellis, who's your pick?
Of
GM slash head
who
coach.
shouldn't have returned to
Who
the
is,
team.
yeah. Who you feel like was a big mistake keeping the head coach as GM?
I ain't gonna lie. Probably. Yeah. Does it count? Because he finna get, to your point, McCarthy, Daniel might be gone, but
If he don't get another job, he's bad. That's basically what Jerry Jones said.
I ain't
If
gonna lie.
ain't nobody fucking with you, we got you.
I'm just not fucking with it. Yeah, that whole shit is just nasty over there.
But they shouldn't bring that nigga back though.
They shouldn't. And Jerry, his ass need to go ahead and go get
Once again, GM, I don't think he'll
So you're just
fire
gonna go ahead and say Mike McCarthy?
and
Well,
Jerry.
But
Fuck
Jerry ain't gonna fire
He
himself.
ain't, but
Jerry,
that's what needs to
GM.
happen.
So I mean, he does count.
He does.
Like he
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
like he
He
like,
do need to fire
for me-
himself.
For me, that's what it is.
He do need to fire himself.
He needs to just go take his money.
He been in jail for 30 years now.
Bro,
It ain't worked out. He
Leave
need
that
to
shit
let himself go.
alone, bro. Leave that shit alone. But until then, same old shit, man.
Okay.
30
Same old
years.
shit. It's gonna be
I ain't
bad.
even 30 yet.
Hmm.
And this shit been happening for 30 years. That's
That-
crazy.
That's what their future gonna look like, Jerry.
Well,
Who,
Jerry-
you know who
Jerry-
played for the
Jerry-
Cowboys?
Jerry-
No, but I know Jerry was over there fucking.
In about 20 years, that's what it's gonna be. Niggas
Jerry
ain't gonna
was
remember him
doing
smelling them.
bullshit for it's gonna be the whole Jerry worlds for 30 years, 40 years.
Yeah, like think about it, bro. Because if you stand kids, our kids wouldn't know shit about Troy Aikman Smith. No.
Nope.
They barely gonna know about Tony Romo and
Barely.
and
They probably wouldn't even know about LaDainian Thompson.
Exactly.
that's that nigga.
Like there's kids out here that really think LaMelo Ball is a real Melo.
Yeah, the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Martin be on niggas ass. He's like, don't call it Melo around me.
LaMelo.
LaMelo.
Yeah,
I fuck with it
LaMelo.
though. That's the truth. LaMelo. That's his dad. Dad called him LaMelo.
Mellow Ball.
I call him. I don't even say Melo Ball. You don't get no Melo.
Damn.
Melo is took.
Hey, y'all for real though.
That's why I
It's only one of them.
That's really why I had to spell my penny with an IE though.
You want to be Kenny Brown?
Looking
Kenny Brown.
crazy.
That is crazy.
That shit was with a Y2.
That shit was with Y2 though, but nah, I was talking about Penny Hardaway.
Oh, sorry, bro. Alright, man. Let's get to the next one.
Yeah, well, I guess shit. Hey, let's go. Keep going.
Alright, man.
He never picked.
Hey, it's okay. Keep going.
I did.
He never.
I mean, we basically said who we was going with. We just didn't go into detail.
Who?
Oh yeah, that is true. I mean, cause I said
You said
he was gonna go the fuck off. He never
Yeah.
went the fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
the Colts stuff. That's
Yeah, he never made it.
but he never made it fit.
I mean, I kind of said the Giants.
You did say the Giants. That's
But
why I
keeping
was
Dable,
like,
that's
okay.
true.
That's why I was like, okay.
That's true,
we all said
yeah.
Colts.
I
He
brought
said
up
the
Giants.
Colts.
I brought.
No, I said the Colts. He brought up.
He-
like,
you
no,
did
I
bring
always
up the
said
Giants, I remember.
And then you started going off.
Yeah, we got to the
Well,
big.
he said he wanted to go last.
We got to the Bengals thing.
Yeah, then we got to that shit, and then Ellis just gave his. So that's why I was like, okay, we all gave
Fuck it. Hey,
Yeah.
Count that on to the next
I
topic.
don't feel like going off on these niggas today, bro. They know what they did.
We know what they did.
I don't know.
Go watch our last episode.
You know exactly what they did.
I don't know what
Go
they did.
watch
I don't know.
our last
I don't know
episode.
ball now.
And they know they so fucked up that they did it that they had to come out with a statement and say we keeping these niggas. What other teams had to come out with statements that had to say that we keeping these niggas because you knew
There you go.
everybody wanted you to fire that
There
nigga.
you go. I told y'all. It's not.
What? Both of them are just like.
He said both.
Okay.
Both. He said
You
both
think you
of
feel
them
like
said-
both of them should have been?
Hell no. I already told y'all clean house.
Clean from top to bottom.
Yep.
I told you before. It was 12.
But nah, because you know he just like he ain't got no media presence, and you can't be out there acting a dick in front of. If the culture got bad under you, I just can't see you fixing the culture.
Zaire Franklin out there giving fake handshakes to Pat
See,
Mac.
bro, please don't make me go off on that dude right there.
Hey man, he trying to. Hey,
I ain't want to bring that up.
he keep.
I ain't want to bring that up.
Yeah.
That gotta be the most.
Yeah.
You talking about
Tell me shit.
After
I've ever
winning
seen.
a meaningless
Bro,
game.
like
It's already in the air now.
this nigga really did that. Get that nigga off my team immediately. That's not the type of shit I want to be on my team, bro. That shit is dumb, man. And he was a captain, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The captain of the league.
captain of the defense.
That's your lead.
Did he lead the league in
That's
tackle
your Ray
last year?
Lewis.
Last year I think he did.
Now he doesn't lead the tackle this year.
He is.
Yeah. That's why he made Pro Bowl.
There you
Happy
go.
about that.
There you go.
Yeah, that was his goal.
Yeah, so as a Pro Bowl captain linebacker, somebody should definitely trade for him. Y'all see, he leads the league, in tackles, all of that. That'd be a great asset for y'all. I
He trying to
promise.
get a second round pick or
That
something.
nigga's
He
gone.
trying to get some value off on the nigga real quick. Hey, the nigga is a captain.
Yeah,
He
let's
is
lead
a-
the tackles.
Come on,
A
man.
Pro Bowler
Come on,
in
man.
the AFC.
A
Yeah.
highly respectable young man. You know, you start throwing all the good adjectives
Type
towards
shit.
the nigga, but describe him. Yeah.
Hey, so
He gonna have to go though, because the Forrest Buckner had already started calling out niggas for their egos, and we know what we're talking about.
It's been a lot of drama coming out that Colts locker room lately.
Alright, so
47% completion. No, never mind.
speaking of teams that missed the playoffs, Colts, I ain't Colts. Dude, what's your my bad. I ain't
He said, the Colts, i.e. the Colts. He said that shit twice. Nigga said, i.e. the Colts. I ain't never heard you.
I am making the caller Russell Wilson. Yeah.
I.e. the Colts.
What you calling us for?
Hey,
You'll see on Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Hey, man.
Alright, you'll see at Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Alright, bro. So
I'm calling
let me
Russ.
get to the
I
ask
ain't
you
mad
this
at
question.
it. I ain't
So,
mad at it.
what's your early prediction on the team that missed the playoffs this year? on what they're gonna do next year. You know what I'm saying? Just take one team and make an early prediction on what they're gonna do.
Good or bad?
Good or
We're gonna
bad?
make the playoffs next year.
No, that's
I'm gonna go.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'ma go with the Falcons. Oh, y'all smoking on this one, bro. Why can't I have a take, bro? Damn.
A nigga was finna pick the Falcons.
Oh well, damn. Damn. Hey, I'm gonna go with the Falcons, man. I had the Falcons being the playoff team this year. I didn't expect the Bucks. Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't expect the Bucks to win that division for the 4th time in a fucking row. But Michael Penix, now that he's taken over the starting role, I think it's pretty obvious you don't go back to Kurt. He's had some misses in these few games he's played, but he's had some times where he's looked really good. He's put together some drives. I think he's going to be a really good fit in Atlanta, man. And people weren't paying attention, but Bijan had a pretty damn good year this year. Drake London has some moments where he looks like he could be a B plus A caliber wide receiver. So I think they got to get off Kyle Pitts. I think you give up on the Kyle Pitts experiment. But Atlanta's building for the future. I think they make the playoffs this upcoming season. So,
well,
rise up.
Since I was going to pick the Falcons, I decided to look at another team. I think the 49ers, man. I think the injuries this year kind of hurt them a lot, set them back. I just think next year maybe they get talked to a better start, man. Maybe they start good, lose a couple, then they inch their way into the playoffs just based on how many wins they can get. But I think that next year they'll be better off in that aspect, so they should be able to get a couple more wins. Cardinals might not come so strong next year.
Just start off strong.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Josh, who you got? Who you got?
I don't know why that was so funny to me. I'm gonna be different, bro.
Talk about it.
We don't only pick 2 teams so far.
I know.
But sure.
I know, but it's
But
okay.
I'm gonna be real different on this one. I'm gonna say the Seahawks, man.
That was
I ain't
really
mad.
different.
How is that really different?
They missed the playoff pie game.
Hey, man.
Because
You act
I
like
don't
you
feel
said
none
the
of y'all was gonna say the
Panthers
Seahawks.
or something.
Just like a couple weeks ago, you was getting on us for being like, so nobody gonna say the Seahawks can win the division.
I mean, as we can see,
So
y'all
we obviously didn't give it no type of clout.
I mean, that's winning the division. We talk about making the playoffs.
Okay.
Winning the division.
It's pretty wild.
Hey, look, man.
But they say, hey, yo, pick the Seahawks. Hey,
The Seahawks. Yeah, he just real aggressive against everybody picks, bro. What's up, bro?
I was the one who said he wasn't different.
You just
They all said it too, goddammit.
That is true,
See,
but
look, it's
you
always just
you've been
because
on
I
the
voice.
string. You've been on the
Just because I
string. You
voice.
getting judged.
Nah, just because I voice what other niggas are saying.
No,
but just,
that's not what we talk. That's not what I'm talking
They
about.
all agree.
I'm saying
I
you've
just
been
had to
judged.
voice.
That's all I'm saying.
I had to say what they was thinking. Everybody agreed, nigga. What is this? Just because I get an explanation for why niggas disagree, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Let somebody else do it.
Yeah.
No, because they ain't did it. I gotta let you know why we disagree.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, fool. But yeah, Seattle. That's my pick. Bro.
Seattle,
God
Seattle.
damn.
Seattle.
Ew. Why you say it like that?
Damn, there wasn't vision this year.
They was close.
Who you got, P?
Who I got? Oh man, don't hate me. I'm gonna have to go with the Bears.
The Bears. The Bears.
They entered the season off pretty strong.
The Bears.
Yeah, they
What they
Yeah,
on
they,
like
they
a
won
11
one of their last
One day on
12.
the
Yeah,
11 game
yeah.
losing streak,
They won one of their last 12.
and they
That's how
came
you
out
end
as a
it.
singer
Yeah,
like that.
When we sat our starters in the second half, yeah.
So they won
After
that
they got
motherfucker.
hit.
We sat Josh Jacobs too. He didn't play either, and that nigga was fully healthy.
Well, yeah, because they didn't want him to get hurt.
Exactly.
Boy, got hurt.
Exactly. They won one out of the last 12 though. That's good for them.
Good for them. Going into next season, having to
Yeah,
be the
yeah,
last
man,
one.
we got
No head coach.
We going in there with some momentum. We going with some momentum because we to beat the Packers our last game of the season. Beat our rival. We feeling good about ourselves. You know, you feel me? Get a coach in there to make our quarterback stop gyrating around the field like a bitch.
Gyrating.
Yeah, that's what he be doing. He be gyrating around the field like a
Why you
bitch.
say it like that though?
'Cause that's what he be doing.
He be.
Nah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about his ain't really on the sideline and shit.
Oh yeah, he be doing too much.
We get a coach. I mean, I understand you competitive and shit, but sometimes you gotta keep that shit on.
That bro, I never
Yeah.
that shot at him like leaning like
Bro,
this.
he was like he was off the shit.
We're gonna have to call John Gruden or something.
That
to
shit
coach
was
this-
hilarious.
to coach this nigga.
That nigga looked like he was dying.
He was, nigga. But real was going. I got hit 15 times this game. Fuck you talking about? I can't breathe, nigga. I'm trying to catch some breath. But nah, you got shit like. If I get on CJ Stroud ass about crying on the field, I gotta get on your ass about crying on the field too. But my real answer was the Jets.
Why didn't you just go with your real answer?
Because I tried to fuck with the
Niggas trying to get a reaction.
I got one.
Type shit.
is
I
Avon
got it.
retarded?
I got one.
It worked.
I got one.
It's not like it didn't work.
Oh, me
Well,
laughing
'cause
about
really-
his
'cause really-
mannerisms.
Because
That's the only thing.
Others really poked it on by saying they got a good. They ended off on a good note, and kind of got.
Oh yeah, the 1 to 12. Yeah.
That's all right. But
Yeah.
11-game losing streak is bad.
No shit.
So I really gotta see who they get as a coach. Cause really just,
Damn, it's just when you really sit there and think about like
the Bears.
that's 11, maybe 10 different teams. Maybe 9.
After that Hail Mary, when they quit.
Yeah. It was over with.
Yeah.
Week
That
7.
Hail Mary hurt.
That was like,
It was 4.
Niggas dropped to 4 and 2
It was
and
4-1, and then said boom, boom, tip, 4-2. That was it.
they was like, yeah, fuck this coach.
niggas lost they second, third game and gave up.
Yep. Because they had to try to get rid of that nigga, but they couldn't really do real things. They really got to question the coach after that.
They on the sideline talking
Should I get my 30 seconds out of the way now? Because we won't be picking the Bears.
No, don't get
Look, I'm not
started
about to shit on
now
them.
because they won.
I'm
So
not
they
gonna
just
shit on
beat-
them.
No, they just beat y'all, so you don't get to say nothing about the Bears this week. I'm sorry. That's how they go.
I can't shake their hand and
No,
congratulate them.
you can't congratulate them nothing because you've been talking shit about them this whole time. So stay on that side. And no, you don't get 30
Oh,
seconds.
I'm still on this
Yeah,
side.
no, you don't get 30 seconds. For
It's
the
still
Bears.
fuck them
All right,
niggas.
move on to the next segment. We done talking about the Bears.
So, did you see how
They
that
still
30 seconds
sorry
was
as
gonna
fuck.
go? Look, see how that 30
No,
seconds.
you pushed me to this. He said stay on that side. Nigga, I never left this side.
Nah.
I ain't never put a toe on the other side.
Well,
Nigga,
then don't shake
fuck
it.
them
You
niggas.
gotta put your hand on the other side.
I'ma
by shaking.
congratulate
about
them.
shake
You can't shake their
I'm
hand.
gonna congratulate them for getting another top pick in the draft this upcoming
do that
season because
either.
they fucking suck.
They
Fuck
lowered
y'all.
and they lowered
Fuck the
they
Bears,
lowered
nigga.
their draft stock
Fuck
by
them
beating
niggas.
y'all.
But they beat y'all.
They beat y'all and said fuck the draft
They beat our backups in the
It's
second half.
okay.
They beat our
Them
backups.
helmets still had that G
You're
on
right.
them motherfucker.
You're right. Good for y'all, man.
And, ooh, wee.
All right, man, listen.
Broke an 11-game losing streak to the Packers.
That's crazy.
And an 11-game losing streak this season.
That's
At the same
That's
time.
30 seconds.
crazy to
We
think
moving
about,
on to the next one,
They
man.
beat fuck out them.
So the high seeds,
100%, yeah.
the 1 seeds,
Sure.
and out the AFC and the NFC.
Playoffs.
Which one do y'all feel like should be more worried about being?
You said the higher seeds,
Yeah.
like the ones that high.
Yeah.
That's fucking with you.
Come on, bro.
The high seeds, I'm gonna have to go with the team that's playing Washington, which is Tampa Bay.
Okay.
No, they beat them in week 1, but don't put too much stock into a week 1 game. It's week 1, but that just showed though that they offense can shred their defense a little bit. Tampa showed some chinks in their armor last week, and I just feel like what Ellis be saying, football guys the karma gonna get you, and I just feel like with the 30 seconds left, they gonna get them 5 yards. Might just bite them in the ass.
Football gods frown upon stuff like that.
Type
Like
shit.
just bite them in the ass. Like, all right, you got your extra $3 million, but gonna get you out the office.
$3 million, a lot of money, though.
I know.
Three
Yeah,
dollars.
A lot of money.
you got your extra $3 million, but yeah.
Just
And I
lump
was
sum
gonna
3
ask about
million.
that, like this, like in that game, as the other team, do y'all don't think they feel a way of like, oh, they finna really throw this nigga the ball?
Man, but
They
dog, come
know
on,
he
bro.
finna-
But that's another thing, though. As a coach, though, you should do like.
You
They
knew that
don't-
was gonna
and
happen.
I know,
the only reason they not dealing right now is because
to get
So the-
everybody
I
throw
know
thing that
but
pissed
I'm
me off-
saying from
so-
the other team, like,
So we
The
about
thing-
to stop that, nigga.
The
Why
thing
we
that
ain't
pissed
put
me off
8
about
niggas
that
on
is
this nigga?
no, exactly.
Right.
The thing that pissed me off is right after it happened, the niggas on the defense was like throwing that like nigga, what do you think they was about to do?
Yeah.
I would have put 5
Like
niggas.
the fact that it was that easy.
That's the part that
Like the fact that it was that easy of a catch for that nigga was
Just normal
crazy.
speed out, clear out, speed out.
I was like, well, they just let him. I mean,
He
they
must have
let
told
him
them
do it.
nigga, hey, I'll send y'all each a band.
No,
I
I'm not sending you shit.
Tippy.
nigga.
All
I'm
3 of
not
y'all niggas
saying
right here.
shit.
Just
Yeah,
get
just
normal
because I
coverage.
said it,
I'ma
nigga.
send you
Yeah,
two.
I ain't.
Hey, Mike Evans funny too. He caught the help and ran off the field, nigga.
Exactly.
Then they ran to like, yep, nigga, I just got paid, nigga. Don't give me my money. All right, I think that's a good
Yeah,
pick.
Tampa Bay, so I think Tampa Bay.
I think that's a good pick.
Baker don't play real good in these mainstream games. When you catch them when they underdogs. When they underdogs, he that nigga. Boy, he ain't the underdog no more.
Jaden, the playoff wild card too. Rookie quarterback, you don't know he might go fucking bananas.
Pressure don't pay that nigga.
Yeah, he might go fucking bananas.
Hey, I got a 2-7.
You got Bills Broncos.
I got Bills.
Hey, I want to go Bills Broncos. Broncos might
That's
go
a good
around.
one.
Broncos might
I
go
was
around
thinking
smack
about
them
that too.
niggas.
I ain't
Yeah, I was
gonna
thinking
lie.
about that too.
It's a chance.
That because Paris Etienne shut their pass game
If
by themselves.
if they can limit some passing defense,
They gonna do it. You think they getting them big plays? They got to Detroit
I
against
don't
them
think
niggas?
they is, but that's
Hell
what I'm
no.
saying. Like if Josh running it and not throwing it as much, or maybe he ain't getting in the end zone, he just getting the yards and they kicking field goals. Like if James Cook don't break off for 70 yards,
and
and
had
like,
60 something sacks this year. So niggas rushing past.
nah,
I feel like it.
that's one of
I feel
Bro,
like
I just feel like
it's just
they
too
gonna-
many
they
things that
gonna
would
play-
have
I
to
feel
go
like they
wrong
gonna
for the
play
Bills for them
I
to
feel like they
lose.
gonna play them niggas super close, but the Bills is gonna find a way.
Yeah, I feel like so much will have to go wrong for them to
Josh
lose.
Allen is-
Not saying it's
Yeah,
impossible.
Josh Allen's just that good, so I feel like he probably
And he's-
one or two plays that just push it to like.
And
23 to 28.
he's had playoff performances where he's been great. You know, he's not like just a playoff bust. For me,
Yeah, I feel like he might lose to Lamar this year.
I'm going with a 4-5 matchup. I'm going with the Texans, man.
think so.
I think Chargers probably a better team than y'all.
That's what I was.
I believe
That's what I was.
Texas gonna win.
That's what I was gonna go with too.
You think so? I think Justin Herbert's
I
is
think Stingy's gonna lock McConkey down and just rap after that.
I don't know. This last game,
Man, that was just fuck Raiders. Quentin Johnson. I ain't 13 catches. I ain't believing that.
I ain't gonna lie.
He dropped by 5 of
That
them
nigga
hoes,
had
too.
like
He still dropped by 5 of them hoes.
but that's not even who the Chargers' identity are as an offense. Though
And
I
trying
just
to run
think-
against the Texas defense gonna be
I just think it's you. But we like look at the Texans' offense. Texans' offense has
It's gonna
been.
be a sloppy game. It's gonna be Fairbairn versus Dicker the kicker.
I feel like Chargers better team than the Texans. I'm sorry. And I mentioned it. I mentioned it some weeks ago. I mentioned it like 6-7 weeks ago where I was like, I don't know if they could beat the Chargers.
Yeah,
and
remember
since
that
I
bullshit.
since I said that though, the Chargers have gotten better and the Texans have gotten worse.
I wouldn't say they got better. They've been playing the same since
Pretty much.
the time you said that.
I think they've gotten better. I think they've
Same
improved
spot.
because the passing game that they showed these last few weeks was not there.
You know why I know they've been,
I mean,
they've been playing they've been about the same because at that time they were scheduled to play us in the 4-5 seed. So if we won a division and we stayed 4, they did not move from 5 since that time you said that.
But they couldn't because the division winner for them was above them, and they had one loss for most of the season. They couldn't catch them. They got a better record than y'all, or it's the same record. I'm pretty sure it's a better record.
But look at them now. Can't win that division. See what happened?
They got a better record. Y'all 10-7, they 11-6.
Yep.
So you really got their spot just because y'all division trash.
They gotta come to the 8. They gotta come to the 8.
You're right. That's why I think y'all in trouble. That's the whole which higher seed. I don't think y'all as good a team as them.
You gotta be good.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Good, but you gotta start going for the day.
I'm hoping for y'all's sake that CJ turning around because he has not been CJ Stroud that we saw his rookie year all this season. And last I checked, you said as long as we got CJ Stroud, we good. So
That's it. We in the playoffs. Let's get to it game by game.
Alright, speaking of getting to it, let's
One
get
game
into
at a
this
time.
next one, man. One of my favorites, the Walk That Walk Awards, bro. It's time for that.
time for the Walk That Walk.
Who's walking that walk?
Walk that walk.
Last week of the regular season, man.
Week 18 regular season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it off as normal.
No way, I ain't even gonna disappoint y'all. I definitely gotta do mine. So
So what?
You just not doing them this week?
Yeah.
I mean, how the fuck I'm gonna look up my stats? We in the middle of this, my phone over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hey.
Well, we each gonna give 4 then. 1 for you, honorary.
We each going. I got
He
3.
got 3. Now he gotta go look up.
I got 3 too. I got 3 too. But I just,
And now y'all gotta go do extra work.
Hey, and then on top of that, we fuck around and had the same niggas.
and you might not even got no.
I might not even have no pick.
Let's just- okay.
Y'all get done.
So
All right.
let's go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start it off like normal. I know you just said you didn't believe in this last game, but my first walk that walk go to Quentin Johnson. 13 catches, which that's a lot of catches for that nigga, bro. He be dropping the ball a lot.
of drops too.
So the fact that he didn't drop it,
How many were?
7 of those 13 catches he did catch the ball. You know, it's pretty good. He had 186 yards.
That's a lot of.
That's a lot of yards. No touchdowns. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, he dropped it. Yeah. That being said, though,
Comebacks and poke routes?
that being said, though, he showed in that game that if he is able to produce something as a number 2 receiver behind Lad McConkey, that Chargers offense can be dangerous.
Once he already catch the ball.
He could be. Lad, they number 1 now. Number 2 for my walk that walks, I gotta go with Jahmyr Gibbs, man. In that primetime game against the Vikings, 23 carries, 139 yards, took most of the workload again with David Montgomery out. 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then he had in another 5 catches, 31 yards, and another touchdown. Scored every touchdown in that game for the Lions. So I got to give it to Jahmyr Gibbs, Sonic out there doing work. And number 3, last but not least, I got to go to New York with Ashton Davis. He had 9 tackles, led the team in tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 interceptions. Given, with the Jets dub to end the season, I got to go with Ashton Davis. He had a nice game too. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, best game of the season for him.
All right.
But I gotta go Ashton Davis. So in my 3 walk that walks.
I still got 3 more.
2 picks is nice.
Damn.
You got all 3 of yours?
2. He got 3 still.
Oh, okay.
2. All right. Well, let's see. Jahmyr Gibbs was one of my picks, man. That different.
You went crazy.
My second pick for walk that walk, defensive back Kevin Byard.
Okay.
14 total tackles, 9 solo, tackle for loss, sack, and a forced fumble.
He had a crazy hit on Malik Willis.
Malik Willis. Yeah,
He had a crazy hit.
Yeah.
Popped it right in his fucking chest.
That was bad.
And then last but not least,
Fuck that name.
that's how you feel. with the third walk that walk, 24 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, 251 yards passing. Yeah, 24 yards rushing, 2 touchdown rushing.
Yeah.
251 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Nuh-uh. Bryce Young.
Bryce Young was the third pick for the walk that walk.
Bryce Young. He had a great game.
Overtime.
We watched that game.
Beating Atlanta.
Yeah.
Kicking them out of the
That was a good
playoff.
game too.
That was a good game.
Kicking them out of the playoffs, man. I mean, you got look. That's my
I still got all 3. I still got all.
That's what I'm talking
three.
about. What I'm talking about.
Nice.
I'm gonna start off with what was that? Saturday. Derrick Henry.
Ooh, I was going.
I
I
didn't.
knew that.
I'm saying.
I knew that.
But I just don't pick Ravens no more, to be honest.
I was about
You
to
said
say
that last week, and so going into this one, I was like, I'm gonna just take Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
So Derrick Henry, 20 carries, a buck 38, 2 touchdowns.
Put the money.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
In the first half.
D-Hen.
First half, 6 carries, 8 yards. I was like, you bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna show up today. Yeah.
just
You
had
gotta
to
talk
get
to
him.
us sometimes.
Had to get him lathered up. You know what I'm saying? Had to get a good lather going.
Bruh.
What?
Who's your next walk that walk?
What? Y'all ain't never heard that before?
No, bro.
I have Josh.
I was about to say, y'all act like y'all don't play college football. 25.
Who's your next walk that
I
walk?
like that game, but what does that have to do with somebody laughing or something?
You ain't run the ball and then had Jesse Fowler. I mean, I said Jesse.
I be listening to music when I play the game. I be turned up.
Chris Fowler, yeah.
I'll be listening to music.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's something they be saying in the game. When we run the ball a lot, they be like getting the offensive line lathered up.
Right.
You know, he's getting a good lather.
Let's go ahead.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyway.
please.
Okay.
Bro, you're a child, bro. Stop laughing.
It's terrible.
What I do?
Nothing. That's the point. Anyway, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is my second one. 25, 35, 242, 4 touchdowns.
Oh, not Geno Smith?
I was thinking.
I mean,
He's talking about Rashard.
I know. Shout out Rashard, man. That's hilarious. The fact that he still thinks Geno Smith is very talented. But
I mean, at this point, I'm ready to go ahead and call that a push.
it might be a push.
At this
You can't
point.
just say yeah, better than him.
At this
He's
point,
just like nah,
They
Rashard
both
is
not
like-
great.
Rashard is like nah. Geno Smith is head and shoulders
They're
above
both good for
Kyler Murray.
It's his argument.
They
He was
have
like,
the games.
"What can Kyler Murray do that Geno Smith can't?" And it's like, "What can Geno do that
Kyler
Kyler can't?" Yeah.
Oh no.
And I'm like, "Run the ball, nigga. What you mean?"
Oh, yeah,
Work
yeah,
out for you.
yeah, you see that?
Hey.
Yeah. But my last one, last but not least,
Y'all niggas better be able to be telling the key.
I got Bo Nix. Bo Nix is my last one.
Bo Nix
Don't do that.
against the 4th-string Chiefs.
Yeah. He was 26 for 29, 321, 4 touchdowns.
That's good. That's a good
7
rap.
carries, 47 yards on the ground. Had a QBR of 97.3 out of 100.
That's good reps going into the playoffs. Young quarterback, again, you do need that. You know what I'm
And I mean, I know it don't mean much, but
Hey, yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Why you saying that? Need that good lather, bro. That's
not how you
crazy.
use that saying, bro.
Oh man,
These niggas out here a while.
Bo Nix, man. Oh my gosh.
Now we're going to the playoffs.
I would say the Mitchell walk.
I don't got nothing.
He ain't got nothing this week.
I walked that walk this week.
What? Okay. All right.
I
Well,
did.
We just gonna leave it at that. We just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
You're right.
We just gonna leave it at that.
You don't want my explanation.
No, we cool. We cool. We cool. We gonna get into these wild card games.
It's pick time.
It's pick time.
Yeah, we're wild.
That's crazy. Oh yeah. By the way.
No, we don't gotta know it's because it's 0-0. It's the
because-
Wildcat. It's the wild card.
No, because last week y'all got on my ass because I didn't say this
It's
beforehand.
the wild card. So it's
No.
And we gotta talk
I gotta
about
say
that.
it.
We gotta talk about the
I gotta
Vikings
say it.
Lions game.
It's 0-0.
We made a
We
wager.
gotta talk about
Yeah,
the
we
Vikings Lions.
did. We did make a wager.
We gotta talk about
We made a wager on
Vikings
on
Lions.
0-0.
No, I understand it. We know that going forward, but we still gotta address
How the regular season
how the
ended.
regular season
Oh,
ended.
ain't none of
To
us,
go-
ain't
to
none of
keep
us,
going
ain't gonna lie,
forward.
ain't none of us was close, but you had 14, right?
I
Yeah,
had
14.
34.
You-
31
close.
nine.
Yeah,
He
had
was the
14.
closest.
He had 14.
Yeah, you were the closest gap.
He was close to that, so he had 14.
He was closest. I think Josh was next, then me, then you.
He was close.
I thought it was gonna be a close game.
Yeah, it was a blowout. God
I don't remember what the wager
honestly,
was.
I honestly don't. I'm about to go back and watch it.
Hmm?
You might be able to see. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember what we
I
wagered,
don't remember what
but I
it was.
know we did something for that.
We we didn't say, because you did act.
We got to go back and watch.
You did, yeah, we got to go back and watch, but you did say something about Timmy Chance right after I said it.
Exactly.
But no, we want to talk about Timmy Chance. Timmy Chance wasn't the main subject. You just threw Timmy Chance in there because you like Timmy Chance.
You right. You motherfucking right, man.
Okay.
But anyway, all right.
Everything go back 0-0 now.
Everything's
You don't
0-0.
get no prize because we didn't determine it at the beginning of the
And
season.
that's fine. I'm just gonna throw it out there so people
He
know.
won
man.
for no reason.
So
Why he talking down?
40,
Because he cheated the whole year
40.
to win.
This is what I was talking about earlier before the pod started. 40 added up his wins all season long, and I was right on it.
Me and him for my win
For your
specific.
win, for
For
his
my
wins,
win
of course.
specifically. That's
So
all I
you
can
gotta-
speak for.
you gotta-
I
you
can't speak
gotta
for his
change
wins or nobody
You
else's
gotta
wins.
change yours to the- You didn't mess up ours. We didn't say you messed up ours. You just changed yours to the right answer.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
That's what we said. We didn't say you made us lose games.
Oh my god. These niggas.
They really got you cooking the books, Josh.
This niggas will not believe. All right, anyway.
It's something, but I don't know.
That nigga said it's something.
What you want? You won. On paper, you won. On your paper, you won.
On your paper.
You won.
Alright, so you gonna go back and watch all the episodes?
No, that's how I say you won, because I know I'm not gonna do that.
Can somebody do that and get the information to him?
Don't waste y'all time. That's a whole season of
Hey,
episodes.
please waste y'all time. Go back and watch all them episodes again, please.
Again.
Watch them a few times if you need to.
Yeah,
Alright.
and tally this shit down. Send it to Penny Austin _.
Don't send me shit. I will block it.
It's gonna be one email you gonna get. This is gonna have to
Block
score.
shit.
I will block the shit out. I swear to God.
Nah, leave a comment under a video and we'll see it.
Anyway, I got 183. 40 got
Bro, why you
176.
like-
'Cause I'm still gonna get it out there. Y'all got
No,
my
I'm
last
talking
week.
to him. God damn. I'm talking about him blocking YouTube commenter. What you talking about? This nigga defensive as fuck.
I thought you was gonna
Bro,
go
read the
right
records. God damn.
Anyway, 183. I got 183. You got 176, 40.
177.
Ellis, you got 177. Okay. Ellis, you got 157. Penny, you got 155.
Y'all niggas cheat together.
How we cheat together? How we cheat together?
That's what it was when he was over here talking about the chapter before he scored. He was like, I can't let you jump over me.
I got
Hey,
all
nah,
my.
it's okay.
I got all mine. Rich, I got all mine typed.
It's on your
I can't speak for his
It's
shit
on your
or
paper.
y'all shit.
It's on your paper too.
Hey,
Bro,
I know for a fact you match mines with the recording is gonna match. Now he the one that's under suspicion because he wouldn't make picks.
Yeah, some
That
of the
nigga
picks
would
is
read the
invalid.
game
Just NA on
and be like,
some of
"Who
the
y'all
picks.
got?" and never say nobody.
And then just put it in
That's
his phone.
how it ended up being a thing. I always say my pick.
I know, man. Y'all,
Well, I say I end up saying
Now,
my
lately.
pick, though.
What you mean?
After you got the lead, look, we ain't gonna get into this again, bro.
Because it was sometimes we did.
Wild card.
Josh got the dub.
Wild card picks, man. It's zero.
Next year we gonna have a wager on that shit for the season.
All right. So Saturday we started off. First game we got.
Nasty ass.
God damn, yeah. Maybe we should stop trying to eat the carpet. You wouldn't be choking.
He's chewing on the bone. He just
First game we got on
Nasty.
Saturday. It's gonna be Houston hosting the Chargers.
Houston by 22.
The Chargers are favored by 2.5.
The line gonna drop before the game.
Houston gonna win this game 22-7.
I see them scoring more than 7, but
I got the Chargers.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, we talked about. We kind of mentioned that. I know who you got.
he said, I don't give a fuck about who you got.
Nah, I got Texas like 28-24.
Okay.
I think maybe like 27-24. I think Fairbairn get a couple field goals out of type shit. So however that add up, I'm getting 6 points up. So probably what team 6 is 20, 21, 6. So 27. So 27-24. All right, well, okay.
I got the Chargers. Like I said earlier, I think they're a better team. Texans are falling apart in a lot of places throughout the season. Very injured on offense. Unless Joe Mixon just has a monstrous game. I don't see them scoring enough points.
That's what he do.
So I got the Chargers. Bolts.
You know, I got Joe Mixon on the demon on the
Boy,
prospect.
I was gonna say you got Joe Mixon on the what?
He said, "Oh, the dick."
I got Joe Mixon on the D.
On the demon. On the demon. On the
It's because you
prospect.
studied.
It's because you started with
At
that
first, you
first.
said dick.
Cause I was finna say prize picks, and then I was finna say demon, and then
I know, but you fucked you up.
All right. Anyway, so Saturday night
take his Russian arrows.
we got Pittsburgh and Baltimore. It's in Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 10. You already know me. Go Fly. Go handle business.
Oh,
Man,
you see your boy over there?
waving that thing.
Oh,
I'm playing. He waving that thing right.
that boy got them terrible tiles waving.
Okay.
Wow.
It's gonna be a good game.
Is it?
No.
This nigga is shocked.
Oh man, that's what Mark looking like, bro.
He really is though. They did beat him the last game, but prior
I
to that,
didn't want them to see the Steelers in the first round, man.
which is exactly
Who you think gonna win the game?
He just told you.
I'm not worried about.
He just told you. He got the towel waving. Y'all wave towels in
If he
Baltimore?
waved the towel, he told you.
No, that day, no, it don't.
Hey, that's disrespectful, man. Why you do that if he gonna pick the red?
Yeah, why? Now you something. At this
I
point,
just need y'all to be aware of what's coming to town.
He backstabbing. He
nigga, I know.
Because if
I know.
they don't know what's coming to town, it can get next.
PQ gonna get stiff armed and made into a highlight.
Is they stopping Derrick Henry from getting 100,
Hey,
120?
you see that? You see that helmet right there?
Fuck that helmet and that nigga with
Hey,
the helmet on his
my
dance.
nigga Tall Diggs, that's the real Steelers fan right there. But he already said they was gonna get their ass whooped.
See, fans admit that shit like that.
I got the
Ravens. Say it.
flop.
Okay. He said with the fuck. Now it's just.
I was like, I know the Falcons ain't playing. Who is he talking
I got the flop. I got Ravens, man. Russ has not played good ball these last few games. What, they in 4-game losing streak?
Ravens tell me different.
You going with the Steelers? You said you going with the Steelers? Oh, you said you going with the Ravens until the Ravens tell you different. I thought he said you going with the Steelers until the Ravens.
Steelers like.
Okay, I was about to say, damn.
Against the Chiefs and Derrick Henry only got 4 carries and they losing, then I'll be like, yeah, off the bandwagon again. Can't do it. Not
Bro,
even
just
gonna
stay
get
off. fool.
Not even gonna
Just
get
stay
my heart
off.
hurt.
Don't even
What?
hop on the bandwagon, bro.
What? First half?
Stay over there.
First half, y'all
Stay
doing
over-
y'all
stay
thing.
over there.
Derrick Henry
You
got
got
2
your
carries.
own black quarterback to worry
No,
about.
we don't.
Yes,
That
you
nigga
do.
probably ain't even gonna be that next year.
But shit, you better figure that shit out because he's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
on the roster. I'll tell you that.
Hey, nah, man, I gotta go to
They
the black
trade him and
quarterback
draft
that's
a new one?
off right now.
Anthony Richardson?
Seems like I ain't fucking with him.
Hey, we talking about playoffs right now. We ain't got to talk about Anthony
Who you
Richardson.
got, Ellis?
I thought I got the Ravens.
You say you got the
Y'all
Ravens?
got the Ravens?
Okay, alright.
Flop. Hey, y'all better win,
I
man.
still see.
Steelers can put up a good.
skepticism.
The Steelers can put up a real.
It's not skepticism. I'm just saying y'all better win.
Y'all better win, 'cause y'all don't.
I expect you to fucking win. You better win, man.
Y'all don't be saying that about nobody else's team, bro.
Because we
Y'all never treat all this team like, oh, y'all better
Because we
win.
got
Y'all
high,
better.
we got high
Man,
expectations.
Packers, y'all better win, man. Y'all better win, man.
We got
Hey, coach. Hey, man, y'all better win.
because we know we ain't
Y'all
winning.
never tell the Houston, man.
Because we
Texans, man, y'all better win.
they not winning either. Like we got high expectations for y'all.
I was about to say, is it the expectation that you don't like?
No, it's not that.
They got
Too
it.
much pressure.
No, it's not that.
It
It's
feels
just
like
like,
Sounds like you got too much pressure
They
going
feel
on the
like
show.
they don't
like-
No, it's a lot.
No, bro. I'm a boxer. I'll fight for the fucking living.
So you should.
I'm used to pressure.
I well.
So you should just say, you're right. We better win and move on.
Exactly. You should be. You should
Yeah,
be.
I
It should be
understand
expected.
we better win, but goddamn.
Exactly.
Why I
So
gotta
you
be the
like-
only? Why I gotta be the only?
Because you
I gotta be the
always-
only fan out of all of
Because
us.
you know what with
Because
the
you have a finna be a 3-time winning MVP.
But you was the.
If I still
But
had
what?
Peyton
Ain't the
Manning,
Texans and
If I-
Ravens on the same tier?
Okay, yes, but what they got to do? What
So
they
why
got?
we not holding the Texans to the same
because
tier?
he's the only one who said that.
Facts.
He is the only.
He's the only
who
one that
said
thinks that.
That's me.
We don't
That's
have
me.
the expectations like that for the Texans,
That's
so
me.
we're never going to be like they better win.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If I still had Peyton Manning, then yes, I understand if y'all was like,
Peyton Manning.
I understand if y'all was like, hey, y'all niggas
three
better win.
quarterbacks ago, 4 quarterbacks
It's
ago.
way more than 4, nigga. You tripping. You got a different quarterback every year since Andrew Luck retired. There gets our stop. Yeah, you been four.
You're right. 6 or 7. God damn.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's get back to these games, man.
What
So
we got next?
that's done with Saturday.
Go Steelers go.
Sunday, first game we're gonna talk about is Buffalo and Denver.
Going with the cold.
Where they playing at? They playing
It's in Buffalo.
Of course. Yeah.
Buffalo's favored by 8.5.
Buffalo's finna spank the niggas. Just like they spanked the Chiefs.
You got Broncos, huh? I mean,
I got the Bills. The Bills aren't usually a one and done type team.
Yeah, it's
So I think Josh Allen continues to have a stellar season. He probably has a great game, and like Penny said, he got to lose to the Chiefs or the Ravens to lose.
I got Denver, man. I'm gonna go with Denver on this game. I'm gonna go with the underdogs. I feel like this is gonna be the one shocker. You know, like the major shocker out of the wild card. It's always at least
On my
one
mama.
every year. I feel like where it's like, damn, like the niggas actually won that. You know, it happens. It's a wild card weekend, man.
I'm gonna go
A little
Bills.
razzle dazzle.
I just think they gonna put enough points up at the end of the day. They gonna put some points up on it.
It's okay.
I got the Bills. Who you got for?
I already said Buffalo.
You got Marco.
What's your,
Josh Allen continues to have a great season. They not a one and done type team.
Who else play on Sunday?
I'm confused. All right, I'll go fast.
He was just doing some of his background commentary about how much he thinks the Bills suck. He usually does it with like the Bills, the Niners.
The fact that Ellis picked the Bills. There was something about that I'm like, hold on. What happened?
I'm not revisiting earlier takes. We're just going.
All right. You must have said something earlier.
You did.
All right.
No.
Oh, because I feel like they would be the team out of the.
Oh, yeah.
You did say that.
You did.
I,
You
I
picked
feel like
the
I feel like they would upset out of the teams that are lower
You
seeded.
did.
but I
You
still
did say
think-
that.
But I still think
You
they
still
would
got
win.
the Buffalo
I
winning.
still got Buffalo winning.
Oh, okay.
Two things can be true on that.
Interesting.
That's why I got to let it go. Like, all right. It doesn't just mean none of the other underdogs better not get picked lose.
Fact.
That's right. He got to pick all the higher seeds. He got to pick all the higher
So in that
seeds.
case, next game we got Philly and Green Bay. Philly's favorite about 4.5. We know you got Philly.
I got the Packers.
I got Philly.
I got Philly by a lot.
Damn, by a lot is crazy.
Yeah. I'd say
I got Philly.
what's between a little and a lot? A good amount?
14.
I say 14 and up is a lot.
Yeah, 14 and up.
It's a lot.
What?
14 and up, that's belt ass.
Okay, I got one with 14. So damn,
That's a lot.
they put the
That'd be
switch
belt
out.
ass. Yeah.
So y'all all think it's blowout city.
I don't think it's. I didn't say it. I'll probably say like
And what's
anywhere between like 6 to 10 point victory.
Well, it depends on if Jalen
Jalen
plays.
Hurts? I was just
That is
gonna
true
say.
too. Jalen Hurts.
That nigga ain't
If
not a commotion.
Jalen plays, this-
not
this is just complete.
Let's just say Jalen plays.
This is just me just completely like asking y'all opinions. Jalen plays, and if the Packers win, do y'all believe in them as real contenders, or y'all think they can't do it 2 more times?
I mean,
I think
Yeah.
that's a good enough
in
start.
Philly,
I don't think they can beat the Lions.
Okay.
I feel like it make them real playoff contenders, yes, but running into a juggernaut the
They got
next
to
week.
go next week to see the
It's gonna be
Lions
tough.
next week.
It would automatic because they're 7. Yeah.
Right, so it would be enough that 1 week, but it's just like you gotta play them niggas the next week anyway.
So
Like-
beating Philly it wouldn't be enough to prove anything.
It would for a week. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
the next week, all that shit really.
like if
gets
you was
thrown out the window.
like, let's say if you was running to like Washington the next week in the divisional round, it'd be like, okay, yeah, I can see Green Bay winning. That.
So just to advance on the hypothetical, if they were to beat the Lions, do you expect them to win the conference championship at that point?
yes,
Depends on who they play.
Okay.
I would
To
say
me,
yes,
it don't
because
matter.
I
Because if
would-
they playing the Vikings, I'm going to the Vikings.
Okay.
okay.
I would think if
These
they
are all
beat
teams
the
they
Lions-
lost to in the regular season, so that's
That
all.
is true.
Yeah, it would literally be 3 teams. If that's how it works, it would be the 3 teams.
So-
3 teams they lost in the regular season. Yeah.
Just like you have to just tell me you beat these things. I ain't going to the Super Bowl again, yes, I would, but I could, hey, make my take look better. But
For me, if they beat the Lions, they go ahead and go to Super Bowl.
It's all hypothetical. They got to take care of business. What's in front of them right now? Yeah, no, I wanted to hear what y'all's opinions.
Prepare his future takes if they do it, so he can come again next week and get like.
I didn't.
I told you.
I didn't take any basis. I literally said it's just to hear like what the opinions would be.
So do y'all think they were to? Hey, I asked last week.
last week.
Hey,
And you was feeling a little.
I ain't feeling right now. I ain't feeling right. Yeah, he set himself up for that. It's okay.
Alright,
I'll
man.
fuck with it.
Let's get to the next game, bro. Alright, so last Sunday game, we got Tampa Bay and Washington. It's in Tampa, obviously.
I already gave my opinion on this.
Tampa Bay got is favored by 3, so we know you got Tampa.
I'm going Washington.
I got Washington.
You can't.
Washington.
Every needs your whole take.
Why can't I have Washington?
You should have picked the Buccaneers to be the highest seed that in the most trouble. Then
Exactly.
No.
Yes.
If I think 2 teams have a chance for upset, one team being who I picked, I think has a higher chance for upset. I don't think they're gonna win, but I think they have a higher chance
But
for
how do they
upset
have
and
a
a
high
higher
chance
seed.
for an upset if you actually think that Washington's pulling the upset off?
Exactly.
You don't think that difference was enough, so they can't have a higher chance of upset than Washington because you have Washington actually doing it.
Didn't somebody already say Washington?
I said Washington.
Okay.
Because I picked Washington at the beginning when I said I feel like they have the best chance to.
Okay,
to
so I
upset
had a different pick than you.
You did. Yes, but you still, if you'd have picked,
Can I have
if you'd have picked the Broncos, if you'd have picked the Broncos, then yes, you can still pick Washington because that reneges your question from earlier. If you want to pick Washington, therefore now you think that Washington has the highest chance to pull the upset, not the Bills. I mean, not the Broncos.
I mean, you can still renege.
You got it.
You
Thor.
want to renege.
Thor, you fucking shit up.
This ain't spades.
You can renege, but I'm just saying.
Thor, could you stop, please? I feel like you're trying to be a nuisance right now.
He trying.
I'd rather us call it out
Go
than
to
the
the
comments
other side.
call it out, you know? Because you know niggas already gonna be like, didn't you pick him? Yeah, so I'd rather us call it out before we
It would be like me saying the Texans have the biggest chance of being upset, and then picking them to win the game, and then I picked the Packers when I should have just said the Eagles have the biggest chance of being upset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So who you got, 40?
Oh, I don't know, man. Two Heisman winners. Two Heisman winners playing in this game. I know. I'm a pick.
It's a playoff game.
I'm a pick.
I don't know.
God damn. I'm not the. We should make this a push guy. Okay. I just don't like picking nasty games, but this is a good game. I'm gonna have to go with the Buccaneers. Playoff experience. I think that's what I'll chalk it up to. I'm actually looking forward to just watching this game, if I'm being honest. I'm interested to see what Jaden Daniels are doing in the playoffs. Baker's kind of a wild card. Like Penny was saying, when they're the underdogs, they tend to perform a lot better. They will not be the underdogs in this game. But they got a lot of veteran experience and leadership in Tampa, and I think that'll show its benefits in the playoffs. So I'll go with Tampa.
All right, bet. And last but not least, we got Monday night, last playoff game. We got the Rams hosting the Vikings. Minnesota's favored by 1.5.
You can't say I don't know.
This is the hardest.
I'm gonna keep it
This
being.
is the hardest one.
I got the Rams, man. I got the Rams in this. I think the Rams.
I don't feel
gonna
like
win.
Vantage playing the fact that Minnesota got to go over to the West Coast.
Gotta go to the West Coast. And if Sam Darnold has another stinker like he did this past week,
I believe he needs to get that game out the way.
that is true. He
Because
did
ain't
need to
never-
get out the
He
way.
ain't never had a big game before. That was really like his first playoff experience. Because that was really a playoff
But
game.
yeah, but now you got another one.
So, and hopefully that helps you to know what the environment's gonna be like. Like, nigga, this what playoff games play like. It's the speed of the game. So hopefully that helps because, you know, Matthew Stafford is very used to it.
I'm about to say, I feel like it's gonna be more of Matthew Stafford and his receiving core is gonna be able to make more plays.
Very used to playing.
You know what I'm saying? In that type of game.
Offense has been struggling over the last few weeks, though. So
I mean, you're right.
So
You're right.
We have to see if they show up.
It's gonna be an interesting matchup too.
Brock Flores might cook it.
You might.
I got the
You might.
Rams.
You got the Rams?
I think I'm still end up going with the Rams. It's gonna be a disappointing ending for the Vikings season. But that's what happens when you don't win your division.
Y'all all three got the Rams?
Yeah.
So you gotta go with the Vikings.
I'm going with the Vikings.
Yeah, go with the Vikings.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings, man. I think when we talked about it last week, who having the number? What you say?
NFC North stick together.
Okay. When we said it when we were talking about it last week, who the 1 seed meant more for, I said the Lions. I expected them to win the 1 seed. I think Sam Darnold needs to go out there with the mindset that no one expected them to be as good as they were this year. I don't think if
Don't put that pressure on yourself.
right, don't play free. Play like everything after what this regular season was is gravy. Because in reality, it is. Sam Darnold start going into the season with J.J. McCarthy out. There was no expectations. So the fact that he's played so well this year, I think he just needs to keep playing within who he is been this year, play within himself. Remember who he has out there on the edge. You got two dynamic duos and wide receiver for both of these teams. You got the better duo. Remember that. Throw it to 18. And, you know, Brian Flores is going to scheme up something to maybe get you a turnover or two. And that's the recipe for them winning games, as we've seen all year.
I can see that. I would pick him, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't be.
I'm glad that's the Monday night game. That's a good Monday night game to have.
In the weekend. Speaking of the end of the weekend, man. This is the end of this episode. Thank y'all for coming to Talk That Talk. We Talk That Talk and Walk That Walk. Don't forget to like, comment,
Another good one.
share, subscribe, hit the red button, follow us. You know what I'm saying? Hit
Comment.
the bell.
Leave your comments.
It was.
It was.
I mean, we had a little bit more topics to talk about than usual.
It took us too long to get to the next topics. We spent 30 minutes on the first topic.
Y'all over here arguing like a motherfucker.
Y'all,
What you mean?
you
y'all?
wasn't part of none of the arguing.
I mean, I was a little bit.
Yeah, look, just there you go. That's how I start right there.
All right, we're not even gonna get into it.
It was gonna be
man.
5 minutes on the edge of niggas just arguing about who was arguing.
Hey, facts.
Niggas just to pod. But all right, man, we're gonna tune
Might
out.
as well just go to the NBA. Hey, y'all. So we back NBA time.
4-hour episode? Nah, we can't do that.
It ain't gonna be 4 hours. Nigga. Just cut it up.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, we can take a little. We can take a little rest.
Nah, let's go.
Oh, I just want to take 5 minutes.
I'm about to roll up right now.
That's what I'm saying.
On the episode.
I'm not trying to do that.
Fuck you, man.
I
I
gotta-
smoke weed, nigga.
Yeah, I gotta